don't know.
Is it Uchiwali or one mic? Big pimpin' or song cry? Men lie and women lie, and we in sync like bye-bye. I fishtailed in a Bronco, got 5 rooms in my condo. Punch Chris Paul like I'm Rondo, ain't no bygones, I'm a honcho. Got my main chick in a Sancha, my side chick in a Honda, my boo thing in a Beamer, and she cheeked up like a goddess. I just can't be with no faking. You heard wrong, mistaken. You talk big but act small, like catch on, I'm hating. Yeah, I know these people need me. They 3-piece while I roll 1 deep. Not no wolf, but I'm not no sheep. Heard these hoes like my name Bo Peep. I was Black Mike with the glove on, White Mike with my Uggs on, Black Drake get my thug on, then I'm White Drake getting hugged on. You ain't seen that when I pull up. Peach Sprite in my full cup, shift weight like a fulcrum, ain't no days off like I'm Bueller. What is the meaning of this? Is it a bliss? Is it a diss? Wicked, I'm wicked, I'm wicked, I'm rich. Look at the things that I predict. You couldn't hang out on my cliff. Look at you change out in the gif. Thought you was gang, thought you could sing, but you were lame, stink as a whiff.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I fuck with the war. I tried to get in, the nigga said no, it is what it is. My record was clean, it's Dirty Diana, the cup overflowed. I can't get along with these negative hoes unless they inspired to take off their clothes. Back by the time of the pussy exposed, some man get nervous and blow up the phone. Yeah, who is this? I don't know. I don't know.
All right. That's there. That's that. All right. I don't know what I changed other than turning the 48 volt on and off, but it worked. Fuck it. Now the Phantom was already on. I was looking at the very bright red 48V on my second interface. The mic is lighting up in colors, but apparently no sound was coming out. No solo. Well, I've been told that I'm not solo. Bird is doing a phone call, wrapping up some documentary stuff so that we can get that released and across the finish line. I think Nikki is going to jump in here. Yeah, I'm definitely very much considering getting rid of this. Sure. I want to get something else. I want to get the Nauman broadcast mic, but I don't know if I should drop another $800 just for a microphone to use once a week. I mean, at least my booth mic I use like pretty much every day when I'm recording at night, but this thing I only use, I guess I can jump into VC more. Are you guys, is voice chat worth spending money on another mic? What do you guys think? I don't know. All right. Yeah. TLM still doing its job in the booth. I don't know. Kind of tired of this, sure. All right. But no, I don't think it'll be a solo show, but if it is, fuck it, you got me. It is February 26th. Is it a leap year? No. Nope, 28 days. All right, February 26th. Got a couple more days left in the month. This will be our last review show of February, the last review show of Black History Month. How about that, folks? Isn't that great? No, you guys aren't excited for that? Maybe. I tried. Battle of the Bangers Week 3 is underway. I haven't seen any tracks posted yet, but I feel like this week will be pretty heated. Got some tough competition. Had some close ones last week. I am going to try to get all of the matchups hosted on SoundCloud or Audio Mac by the end of the year. No, it's not a leap year. By the end of the week. So that just for going back and listening purposes, I'll try to put like each matchup onto. No, that's probably too much. Nobody wants to listen to a 5-6 minute track. I'll just put all the tracks up, but that way everybody can go back and listen to it without having to go through the threads. Should be interesting week 3. What else is happening? Voice chat has been popping off. I saw producer Bird did like an hour cook-up session earlier with some folks. I'm not sure who all participated because I have a job that requires my attention during business hours, so I could not partake. But if it was like midnight or later, I might join. Yeah, if you guys wanted us to check those out, hope they're in the queue somewhere. 2 producer, 2 vocalists. Okay. Did we get 2 tracks or did we get 1 track? What do we get out of that? Are these prescription? No, these are just blue light glasses. These are just computer glasses for staring at PC screens all day and hoping not to obliterate my retinas, so that I can continue to ban people and admonish them on the Discord for as long as possible. That is what my purpose is on this earth, is to harass you all and oversee you all, make sure you have a great time. What else? What else is happening? What else is in the news? What else you guys got going on? We'll kill a couple more minutes before we start listening to some music. Let me get set up while you guys ask your silly little questions. Yeah, these only cost me $20. I think I got them at one of those little mall kiosks many years ago. You know, when you're walking by and lady in the middle is like, hey, buy one, get one free or some shit. I didn't get a second pair. I just got these, but I like wearing glasses. I like looking cool. Pretending that I'm cool, at least. I try. I have some other ones. Hold on. I got a thicker frame pair over here. I know some of y'all have probably seen these, but these are my more fancy version. These are Bluetooth, so I can take phone calls, listen to music and stuff. All that fancy rigmarole, connect them to my phone and do cooler things than just look smart. But these are like definitely like go all the way in on wanting to be smart style frames. These aren't just for like playing around. I wish I had the Meta ones. I want to get the ones with the camera in it. These don't have the camera. So all they do is connect to the phone. I can take calls. I can listen to music. I can tell Google to turn off my lights and shit. But yeah, I wish I had the camera on it. I don't know if I want to drop money on the camera version, but I might. It'll make filming a whole lot easier. Yeah, the others are definitely cooler in my book. They're more streamlined. Like, I feel like they don't take up too much space on my huge face already. So I'm going to rock with these tonight, unless I feel like I need to show you guys up. All right, so let's get the review show rocking and rolling. I'll start it off solo. If Nikki joins, she'll hop on here. Bird joins, he'll hop on here. Otherwise, you know the drill. We listen to music here that is made by our Discord community. So first thing we do is listen to the music from our subscribers on Twitch and our Discord subscribers. Shout out to the folks who subscribe to us directly on Discord. Shout out Producer Bird, shout out Rogue Jepson, and shout out Augie. They have also, if you guys want some merch, you get a merch discount. Don't forget that. Let me promote our shit here. Hold on. Got this. I can do this. Boom. Yeah, check out the merch store. I'm going to be adding some more. Calm down. I'm going to be adding more merch this weekend. You guys dropped a lot of requests on me in a short frame of time. So I'm going to add some White Collar Rhymes hats. Look for toques. Whatever that word is that you keep throwing at me like I'm supposed to know what it is. And then some other stuff. I also got a message in my inbox about this Ocean Gang shit. I don't know who is in Ocean Gang. I don't know if it's like something I should be afraid of or embrace. Usually my thought pattern with gangs is to embrace them so that I don't get, shot up, stabbed, robbed. But so far the Ocean Gang seems pretty harmless. I don't know. Maybe they might like drop a diss in my inbox or something, but I'm going to keep going as if they're harmless. But yeah, if you're a subscriber, you get a merch discount. There's a channel for that. So we're going to listen to the subscribers first, give a rating 1 through 10 on those tracks, then give some thoughts, concerns, comments, feedback, whatever comes to mind after listening to the track. Keep it moving. We listen to one track per person. If at any time you want more than one track listened to, you have to sub, or you have to gift a sub or tip. Tip is just $5. Cheapest on the internet as far as I know. Everybody else is $7, $10, $20. Come here, it's $5. We'll listen to your shit some more. After we listen to the subscribers and the paid people tips, we will go over and listen to the free queue. So if you are in the free queue, we will listen to it. Same thing, listen to it, give it a rating 1 through 10. The feedback will be shorter, just in the interest of time. Our paid tips and subscriptions, they usually take us a couple hours. So if you are in the free queue, please hang out with us. Give your own opinions and feedback. Tell the subscribers how much they suck, how much you hate them, how much you wish you were them, all that other good jazz. And then we'll get over to the free queue, and then we'll listen to your stuff, and you can get berated by the subscribers. And if at any point in time you are in the free queue and you're like, I'm tired of this, I just want to go to bed, you can also gift a sub or tip to move to the front of the line. All right. Any other questions? No. All right. Nobody has bombarded us with early tips and stuff, so we're good. I'm going to start the show. We're going to listen to some music. We're going to have fun. We're going to get along, maybe. I don't know. All right. Who's ready?
Gang, 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 gang.
What do we have first? Tebow, a.k.a. Papa Splash. First up is Tebow. This is called FIO from his album project. What's this guy doing? Demon Time.
I really thought I defeated my time. 'Cause I'm trying to figure it out. Yes, the darkness killing me now. 'Cause I hate when you fade it out. Yes, I'm sorry, let me finish my mouth. 'Cause every time I talk, they always shut me out. And maybe I may take a different route. My life in the darkness, I can't scream or shout.
FIO, time that I figure it out. Staying on course like the route. I might be low, but I can't stay down. Distance myself from the crowd. These feelings I show, thoughts in my head go round and round. Heart on my sleeve and I wear it proud. FIO, I'll figure it out. FIO, time that I figure it out. Staying on course like the route. I might be low, but I can't stay down. Distance myself from the crowd. These feelings I show, thoughts in my head go round and round. Heart on my sleeve and I wear it proud. FIO, I'll figure it out. Pour me a drink, I don't wanna think. I'm grabbing my pen and I'm running these beats. Pain and emotion, it stays on repeat. Turning the page and I'm tossing these sheets. Who you got now, cause it's not me. Who you got now to lie and deceive. Pictures that shatter you trying to piece. Convincing yourself I was doing the least. please. 10 steps back when you took that leap. Can't lie, I knew when I was thinking deep, and it wasn't till now that I found my peace. Wait, don't jump to conclusions. I win when I'm losing, they counted me out, but I wouldn't do it. Come from me, I pop out with the music, believing in me, and I know I can do it. I know I can do it. I know I can do it. I know there's never a doubt that I'll figure it out. I can do this shit all on my own. FIO, time that I figure it out. Staying on course like the route. I might be low, but I can't stay down. Distance myself from the crowd. These feelings I show, thoughts in my head go round and round. Heart on my sleeve and I wear it proud. FIO, I'll figure it out. FIO, time that I figure it out. Staying on course like the route. I might be low, but I can't stay down. Distance myself from the crowd. These feelings I show, thoughts in my head go round and round. Heart on my sleeve and I wear it proud. FIO, I'll figure it out.
All right, that was Tebow with "Figure It Out," aka FIO. Good way to start the show. I like the beat. The beat was cool. I like the energy. I just feel like it's lacking a little bit of a boost, right? It feels a little bit too. I don't want to use the word stale, but it feels a little bit too stoic. Like he's got inflections in there and anything, but it sounds like it's completely red and kind of flatlined throughout it. And I wish he kind of loosened up on the delivery. I don't know. It feels like you could have a lot. I don't know. You got to move around a little bit in the pocket, and you got to like really express things when you express them. But that said, I still think it's a decent track. I don't think it's like really falling off the map or anything. I just think it's lacking a lot of like oomph behind it. Needs a boost somewhere in like the charisma is what I would say, or I guess as the youth would call it, riz. Needs more riz. So I would give it a 6.5 out of 10. But definitely a solid entry from Tebow. I would say Tebow's definitely gotten better, improved, more consistent. So looking forward to hearing some more from Tebow. All right, next up, Producer Bird. What are y'all talking about? No, he doesn't freestyle. He just eats all my food and plays Roblox and spends all my money on Robux. Sometimes he makes beats, though. He started making beats on his iPad, and then he has a keyboard of his own that he'll hammer at and knock out some stuff. But no, mostly he's into spending money. It's almost like I have a little girlfriend, but he's my son. Just feed him and he just gets happy. We just ate some cheesecake together. Oh, man. Who likes cheesecake? We just had some. Hold on. I got to complain about Cheesecake Factory for like 5 seconds, because I went on their website to order some cheesecake. I just wanted a cheesecake to celebrate because he played basketball this year. They got second place in their regional tournament and then third place in the state championship. So I wanted to get him a cheesecake to, say good job, keep it up, because he's gotten a little bit better. And I go on their website, Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake is nowhere near the top of the menu. It's like you got to scroll for 5 minutes to get to the fresh strawberry cheesecake, which is their standard cheesecake. There's no reason that Cheesecake Factory should have 200 items on their menu. It's 2025 Cheesecake Factory. We don't need to know that you guys make an omelet, creme brulee, a steak and eggs, hash browns, a hamburger, and then a cheesecake. And then on top of that, the cheesecakes are fucking expensive. I got a 7-inch one that was like $42. The 10-inch cheesecake is like $60. You want to get a slice, it's like, I think it was $12 a slice or $16 a slice, something ridiculous. Fuck, I need to just make cheesecakes from now on. All right, whatever. End of ramble. Next up, Producer Bird made some boom bap, thought simple ending variations sounded cool. Don't know what that means, but I'm gonna play this. This is Fly Low Fly. All right, that was Fly Low Fly by producer Bird. I don't know, man. The keys on that definitely feel super flat and kind of stale. Like the keys aren't hitting a note that really blends well to my ears and makes me happy inside. I think the drums are fine. The snare is fine. The clap, the hi-hat. I think the drums and the percussion, everything is fine on that end. It's just the main melody that's not really intriguing and inviting someone in. It just sounds like you started part of a melody, but the melody didn't quite finish, but you used that initial start as a loop, and it just kind of just endlessly becomes repetitive. I mean, you drop it out towards the end to kind of add that variation there, but the main melody just isn't resonating with me. It's too flat and too, I don't know. It just doesn't sound very cool. Give you points for the percussion and the arrangement, but yeah, those keys. I would give this a 4.5. Come on, Bird. I know you can do better than that. All right, next up. Keeper, The Day My Wounds Became Scars. All right. Let's see what happens here.
You should have told me. I don't know what to say. Why are you sorry? How did it get this way? And my heart is broken down to a core. It's not what I wanted. I don't know what I want anymore. I'm afraid the band-aids are no good for heartache. Not okay, so tell me when your world is falling down.
I wish there was more. All right, that was Keeper with The Day My Wounds Become Scars. I like your vocals. I think you could probably like tap up the frequency in the mid high range a little bit just to add a little bit more clarity, or add a little bit more on compression, or if you have a vocal leveler that pretty much does the same thing. It's just short, but I would call this probably a work in progress based on what I'm hearing, because I mean it's 1:20 long and you kind of tail off at just over a minute. But I like the vibe of it. I like the feel. I like where you're going with it. I just wish there was more to it. So for where it's at, I would give this a 6.5. I give it a 7. I think you have a good control of your vocals is what I would say. I think the use of your vocals is probably the most inviting thing about this, because you could certainly be off key and all the other stuff. It's just very short. So if it's really just the start of an idea and you're finishing out the song, I think it's a 7. If you're just calling it a day with all that empty space, then yeah, I agree. It's probably like a 6.5 at most. But I like it. Uh-oh. X-Raider. What is he saying here? All that good stuffs overall and everything else. Okay, looks like this is X-Raider's Battle of the Bangers Week 2 track versus Colt. Bow Down. Are y'all ready for this one? Who's been let me ask y'all this. Who's been y'all's favorite competitor in the Battle of the Bangers so far? Who has surprised you the most? 2 things. Who is your favorite and who has surprised you? Let me know while we listen to X-Raider.
I know foes that got no hope can get you smoke for just a meal. You throwing no rope, the note will look so real. Whoa, hey, chill, now bow down. Already fucked around about town and found out. Some of these clowns were found out with the sounds out my mouth. Make them phantom with an anthem, turn around by roundhouse. Kicking it, when I get baked, you fried up on that chicken shit. Flick the wrist, no I'm not baking pies, I'm spitting crystal meth. You chrysalis, I'm smooth like butterfly, my flight magnificent. You innocent, so turn your TV off, stay off the internet. Hustle, lyrics, rhythm, flow. When you follow like a sheep, then you'll never be the goat. Skin, muscle, tissue, bone. It go deeper than the surface, you were worthless, just a clone. So bow down, bow down. I'm a stallion to a cult, I chow down, bow down. I devour human hope, well now, bow down. Now I can catch you with a scope, with no vest you left exposed, spitting a mess you left with holes. Whoa. I stay out of pocket as I rock the competition. They talk about some profits, but their wallet's malnutritious. Now a boss will talk of optics, but a fox will talk of visions. Have you tripping while you listen? I'm a kitchen, how I dish it, let go. Dropping plates into the faces of these basic rappers. I came from the basement, making statements, hating racist actors. Now it's still the same, I battle lames who fake and think they factor. They tape a white to catch some like a tan and say they blacker. Shit, you ain't Fraggle, just a bitch. Maybe flaming like some Cheetos on the D-Lo, riding dick. Keep it foul like a free throw, trips a b-hole, you just shit. When my record hits the needle, it's like kilos of bricks. Hustle, lyrics, rhythm, flow. When you follow like a sheep, then you'll never be the goat. Skin, muscle, tissue, bone. It go deeper than the surface, you were worthless, just a clone. So bow down, bow down. I'm a stallion to a cult, I chow down, bow down. I devour human hope, well now, bow down. Now I can catch you with a scope, with no vest you left exposed, spitting a mess you left with holes. Whoa.
All right. That was X-Raider with Bow Down, his Battle of the Bangers Week 2 entry versus Colt. I like that. I like the beat choice on this one. I like the feeling of things overall. Here's where I think you can make some improvements. So, and I've noticed this about a lot of your tracks, X-Raider, so this is kind of like in general, maybe not tied specifically to this track, is I feel like two things that kind of took me out of this track, not that I didn't like the track, but two things that kind of took me out of it was the vocals just sound muffled all throughout. And I feel like you have two choices here. Either you can retool how you're mixing and add more clarity to your vocals and less on the low end. Like you got to drop some of the low end frequencies out and really boost those mid to highs, or you need to get a brighter mic. I don't know how long, I forgot what mic you have and how long you've been using it, but I feel like maybe just having a warm mic is probably just adding to that muffled sound. And maybe you just need a brighter mic that's going to bring out a little bit more vocal clarity. Because if I could hear you more, I could hear, like, I know that you're doing all those inflections and everything. I listen to your music. Like, I know you got it in you and you've already nailed what it is to kind of find that balance of emotion that you're delivering. It's just hard to hear when all the vocals sound kind of like muffly and get kind of lost in the sauce of the frequencies. So that's one thing. And the other thing is like kind of the word choice. Like I wish on the hook, like when you're like muscle, tissue, I forgot what the other word, something bone, like I like the feel of it. I just don't want to, I don't find myself encouraged to repeat after you. Like, I feel like a hook should be something like I want to say back in return. And I can't sit here and say with 100% certainty that I want to sit here and say, yeah, muscle, skin, tissue, bone. It just doesn't ring for me. So if I wanted to make this just like a general track, I know these tracks were built around topics, but if I was going to refine this and make this a general track, I would change and swap out those words so that it's something that just like a general listener would be like, oh yeah, that's cool. I want to say that too. Because I don't think if you played this for a stranger on the street who had no idea what the Battle of the Bangers is, they would like pump their fists and say, yeah, muscle, skin, tissue, bones. I'm fucking with that. So that would be the two things that I would say kind of like, if I wanted to critique this from a high level of a standalone track, I would change and go back to the drawing board on. But it has a good feel, good energy, good vibe. I think you approached this like from a solid standpoint. It's still a good track. I would give it a 7.5. Like if there was clarity on it, I'd definitely go 8. If it wasn't about muscle, skin, tissue, bone, I'd go 8.5. But I think 7.5 is solid. Yeah, Hennessy, Bacardi, Jameson, Patron. Just make it an alcoholic anthem. Fuck, you probably get a whole slew of people chanting that shit. Maybe get him to write with you. Fuck. All right. But nonetheless, good track from X Raider. Next up, Noir. Shout out to Noir. This is called Finesse. God damn it, X-Ray, you just missed everything I had to say. I even started on time. Get it together. Yeah. Oh, there's a beat drop. There's some variation. I'm curious how he closes this out. Okay. That was Noir with Finesse. JID type beat. Shout out to Noir. I like this. I think it's right up the consistent alley of Noir in his production. I agree with some of the commentary. I think the one thing that, as I listened to it, that probably would have added to it that Salvador mentioned is kind of some variation in the hi-hats, maybe a little bit of like up-tempo hi-hats at some point, or slow it down, drop them out, like some sort of change in those. Like I think the rest of the arrangement works and adds the atmosphere that it needs, but I feel like those hi-hats, since they're pretty consistent throughout, if you do different varying patterns in those, it'll add that like excitement element of like, oh, what is he going to do next with the hi-hats? And it takes away from me focusing on the rest of the stuff. I think the drums are fine. I think the melody is fine. Like I said, it creates a good atmosphere, solid throughout. Just I think you can play with the hi-hats and add a little bit to it. But good beat nonetheless. Looks like the crowd still likes it. I like it. If you like it, I love it. I would give this give it an 8. I think an 8's fair. All right, producer Bird, are you tipping? You gifting? Hold on. All right, let me make sure because these notifications have been funky lately. What up, P Cash? I'm not holding up, man. I got things to do. I got people to listen to. All right, while you get that situated, here's Rogue Jepson. No Vacancy. Damn it. Just missed. Shut up, producer Bird.
Silent cries echoed in rooms that never held my name. I used to beg for them to notice I was sinking. Now I'd rather watch it happen all the same. Wasted times spent in the presence of some fake old friends. Cause in the second that they saw that I was hurting, turned their back and left me to my own descent. Lately it's been feeling like it's fate, cause I can't find nobody to relate. Maybe I was meant to be alone. I ain't even searching for a saint, just somebody you can make me feel okay. Feels like I've been wasting most of my life, searching for a place for me. I can't ever seem to find no vacancy. Everywhere I go feels like they hate on me. Was I meant to be alone? Faded lights, lost in the moments that I can't relive. And every promise that they made was just a gesture. Empty words when I got nothing left to give. Dead inside, numb to the weight of what they did to me. I used to fight to find a reason to keep going. Now I only feel at home in apathy. Lately it's been feeling like it's fate, cause I can't find nobody to relate. Maybe I was meant to be alone. I ain't even searching for a saint, just somebody you can make me feel okay. Feels like I've been wasting most of my life, searching for a place for me. I can't ever seem to find no vacancy. Everywhere I go feels like they hate on me. Was I meant to be alone? Searching for a place for me. I can't ever seem to find no vacancy. Everywhere I go feels like they hate on me. Was I meant to be alone?
All right, that was Rogue Jepson with his Battle of the Bangers Week 2 track called No Vacancy. And we have a new challenger who's entered the show. You gonna introduce yourself? Your mic's not working. Is the power on? Seems to be a reoccurring issue. 4, 9, 8. Well, I can't hear you either way. 2. Or peace. I haven't done sign language since gifted in first grade. You're gonna have to bear with me. At least you can hear me. I know that much. All right. While Nikki, just figure it out, and then when I hear you, I'll say something. While Nikki's getting that sorted out, Rogue Jepson, good track here. Nice entry. I agree. I was gonna say the exact same thing that Salvador was saying. Like, I think this track is well composed, well arranged. I think that I should say he hung on to some notes a little bit longer and really emphasized it. And in the same manner that Salvador was saying, pretty much echoed everything that was going through my brain, is that, like, even if you can't hit that elongation on your lead, like go back in afterward and do it in a highlight. Like add that body and that emphasis to those tailing words, because it gives it a good epic atmosphere, especially on a song like this where it's kind of slow paced and people are really kind of like focused in on the tempo and the pace that you're setting, what you're singing. Like, I really think that you could have hit a little bit more longer on some of those, especially on the first half of it. I think it got better towards the end, but definitely on the first half, it was lacking a little bit more. But nonetheless, I think it was still a dope track. Nicky's getting upset. I can't hear you still. I can see you. Hold on. Yeah, there's nothing on my end I can do. I don't know what that means. Nikki will be back. All right. But yeah, I think it's... Hold on.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Hey.
Hey.
Hold on, let me mute Twitch. That's why I had doubles last time. What's up, y'all? Oh, shit. I'm here, kind of.
Kind of, sort of, maybe.
How's the day? I kind of caught the ass end of that, Rogue. If you want to send it to me, I'll listen to it.
The ass end.
I caught the very ass end of it.
Gang, 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 gang.
Got me a little tail.
Who doesn't love the ass end, right?
I mean...
I guess you could love, like, the front end. Like,
I mean, yeah, it's like loving the sunrise and the sunset. Both beautiful things.
I gotta use that one. That's a bar. It's like, damn, girl, I love the
Literally,
sunrise and the sunset.
I talk about that all the time. I like the sunrise more, though.
So you didn't hear Rogue's track?
No, I heard the ass end of it.
That's okay. Fuck Rogue.
No, not fuck Rogue. If he sends it to me, or I'll go in there. Hi, G-Baby. Hi, everybody. Hi, Augie. I wasn't throwing up gang signs either. I said 48 volts, like, because I had my phantom power off. I'm like, hold on. I got the 48 off.
Yeah, I had. Oh, you had it off. Yeah, when I started, mine was on,
And then
but I
it
had to
didn't work.
turn mine off and on for they could hear me. So I don't know. Maybe. The good news is, wait, put yourself on mute and then say something.
Oh, that's what I was like. Shit, can you hear me? Because I had like my fucking everything.
No, I didn't hear.
Like,
I didn't hear nothing. Wait, say something now. Oh shit! Yeah, it's still fucking broke. I can. No. I can hear you now. I'm just saying. I thought that they fixed it. That was the reason I couldn't hear you before. Well, now the people can't hear you. Unmute.
Oh.
All right. Whatever.
Hey.
Technical stuff aside, I give Rogue's track an 8.5.
Was that the one for this week coming up? Voting Sunday? Voting closes Saturday?
No, this was for last week.
Last week.
He hasn't submitted
I gotta
this
set
week.
a reminder.
Please
All
play
right.
the show back from the Raider track. My answer to that is if you tip us $5, we will run it back. We're greedy.
Does he want me to review it?
I don't know.
Alright.
Personalized Nikki reviews will cost you $2 tips. How do you
Yeah.
tip? That's a great question, Soul Surfer.
And
You
a
can-
hand hug.
You can tip by visiting that link that's in the chat, or you can go to Cash App and tip White Collar Rhymes. You can go to Venmo and tip White Collar Rhymes, or you can go to PayPal and tip White Collar Rhymes. Any method that you would like, we can accept. If you're really fancy, like our good buddy AWOL, shout out to AWOL, I can give you a direct link to our bank account where you can tip directly into our bank account.
Mm-hmm.
Have it your way with
Tipping
Burger
off,
King.
you'll get yourself a feature.
God damn it. All right, well, fucking running it back for X-Raider.
Oh, we got a tip. Were you getting my private chats?
Yeah, I saw that.
My spicy chats? Just
Spicy. Is there some pictures in there? Hold on.
No. You can send pictures in that bitch?
No. But if you
Oh,
if you
yeah,
send
you can. Look at this one. Oh boy.
Mm. All right, running it back. Oh wait. Before we run back, X-Rater, I got a tip from producer Bird to play this track. Track battle number 42 submission. What? Oh, you want me to read all this? Gotcha. All right. You're gonna have to explain what track battle number 42 submission means. But he says his team got 8 out of 17 teams. Teams are producer and vocalists matched up, and they get 72 hours to make a track together. Got to give us a little bit more context here. Was this your like competitor number 42, or I get there's 17 teams? Did you get 8th place? Like, what happened here? Give us some more context in the chat while we placed.
He didn't give you context already. You listened to this earlier.
No,
I don't know
this
why
was
that
his
just
tip.
sounded hillbilly as hell. I'm like, context.
No, he just gifted a sub for us to play this. Okay, so Big Duck Energy. Okay, I know Big Duck Energy. I'm not familiar with whatever competitions or things that they do over there.
I like Big Duck Energy. He's at my level. That's my favorite place to go to.
Okay, so you got 8th place with Big Duck Energy. I got to remind you guys. Every now and then I'll venture onto other streams or Discords, but I only pay attention to you fucks on Wednesday nights. I don't pay attention to what happens on like other Discords or other review shows unless I'm like bored and it's the middle of the night and I happen to wander somewhere.
I submit to other review shows because like I feel like so awkward submitting to us and listening to it while I am on stream. I'm like, this is weird.
I submitted to another review show on Sunday and they proceeded to disrespect me for like 15 minutes straight.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Which one?
No, I'm not saying that.
I'll go tear him. Never mind.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Nah, I mean, everybody doesn't have to like.
Well, if it's one that I subscribe to, though, like I won't.
No, it was like some.
We tear people apart anyway.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is like I just want everybody to know here, like everything is based on what we're hearing. It's nothing personal.
Yeah.
Like, and if you do feel like slighted or disrespected, let us know. I mean, hopefully, I don't think we have anybody who's like a regular on it that we would be like, yeah, man, you suck ass and all this other stuff. But like every now and then we get a troll.
I think we've been like that.
Every now and then we get a troll like that, but I think we get like that when it's like called for. I don't think we just like randomly say, oh yeah, you're like horrible as a human being type stuff. Allegedly.
Yeah, no. Everything's like also our opinion. And also if you submit the shit super late and you're cheap and you can't, or you're broke, which is fine, I'm broke too. Like
broke
I
boys.
get shit on every time I submitted. Right, I get shit on too. That's why I also am like, I don't want to get shit on camera. It's really hard to take it on cam. It sucks.
Word. All right. Well, here is producer Bird and G&G Sounds. This is called
2-pack of Broke Boy ass. Did you just change that? Has it always been Broke Boy?
Has what been Broke Boy?
2-pack of ass.
I haven't played that in a while. I need to bring it back.
Oh, he just played the 2-pack of Broke Boy ass. I've never seen the Broke Boy in it. Sorry. Huh.
I think I did change that at some point. I guess I forgot.
I don't really like watch. I normally watch this one, and those don't come up in this one. I don't think in our other chat, so I don't normally have Twitch open.
Oops. Anyway, here's producer Bird and G&G Sounds. Stand and deliver. After that, we got X-Rater running it back for a tip, and then Soul Surfer. Let me know. Did you tip for somebody's behalf? Let me know who it is.
How's the Broke Boy ass more expensive than the regular ass?
Gotta get that 40 ounce in a pack of ciggies.
Waking up next to you, that's all love. I know you feel it too. For you, ain't nothing I wouldn't do, wouldn't say. How could you just run away? Just can't seem to shake you. And I can't stop holding on to you. And I can't stop holding on to you. Time moved fast, things I said, I can't take them back. What's left to say, except I need you. And I can't stop holding on to you. And I can't stop holding on to you. Take two different avenues, and I can't stop holding on to you. Every time I view your smile, how could I not give all I have? Make me feel like a winner. How could I not stand and deliver? Stand and deliver. How could I not stand and deliver? I don't know how you expect me to just take this and fall. And maybe in the end there is no happily forever after all. Just know that there's no man that has emotions this strong. I can't keep holding back from you, and this is where you belong. Every time I view your smile, how could I not give all I have? Make me feel like a winner. How could I not stand and deliver? How could I not stand and deliver? How could I not stand and deliver?
All right, that was Standard delivered by producer Bird and GG Sounds. Nikki, what did you think about that?
I felt like it was really quiet. I was sitting here thinking that I had sound issues. Is it quiet or is my okay?
It was
I'm just
real
I'm
quiet
like
to me.
it was the first song I've listened to with the headphones on. I'm like checking if you saw me looking. I'm like, shit, is anything turned down? Like, am I playing through the wrong thing? But yeah, the whole thing overall, it felt like it was really quiet. I had everything cranked all the way up. I thought that it sounded nice. I really did like your tone throughout it. I think that you had pretty good vocal control throughout the song too. I think that your hook was fun. I liked the different like melody that you had with it, and the different cadence that you used in your delivery throughout the hook, where it was kind of singy and then it was more staccato like and deliver. It had a nice little feel to it. What XM would say though about this song is you're stretching the fuck out of this, ain't ya? Out of your lyrics, because some of them I felt like you could have had a little bit more in them, like in partway through, like after the first verse, like I feel like you stretched a little bit towards to get to the chorus, but I still think it was good overall, and it works. Singers do that, and it works with the vibe of the song. I liked this overall. I think that it needed layers on it though, because even though you do have good vocal control and everything, I feel like the layers would have really helped give you the consistent tone in your your runs and stuff like that. So that would help keep you a little bit more controlled and give you a little bit better flow maintenance in your even in your sustain notes throughout the rest of it. But I think this is good overall. I thought that it was catchy and it was fun. I was bopping to it the whole time. I'd give this a 7. I think it definitely needs some layers and stuff if you want to actually release it. Yeah, I think that would elevate it. I liked the end, the muted part and the chorus at the end, how you kind of brought that around full circle. It was nice. I like that muted part. It kind of was a nice cue, like, hey,
Like
we're
A?
done.
That's
We're
Canadian.
done. Hey, we're done.
Canadians taking
Is
over.
that, you don't say A?
No, I don't say like
No.
A. I say A, but I don't say like A.
Like A.
That's like Augie speak.
No, it's not. I think that he said I'm probably one of the more Canadian Americans he's met.
Hey, man. Called it.
Hey.
Look, so I think this is a good track. And I did hear a little bit of layers, but I feel like this is suffering from
I feel like they were
mixing.
more like panned like delays, not really like layers.
Yeah, he had the delays at the end of the
Yeah.
hook, there was like a little bit of layers, but they're like you gotta.
Oh, well, it's
You gotta-
quiet.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like you gotta really bring out the body of those layers that you add there. Like you can't be afraid to like amp up the power on your vocals.
Gotta
And
make it a fat boy.
I feel like a lot of your mixes over the last month or so have been timid on the vocal side, where it's like the vocals are getting lost in what's going on with the production. So I think that's like the main thing. It just feels very vocally thin, especially with the live instrumentation. And what you need, I think the vocals have power in the performance. It's just the power is not in the mix. So you need to really bring out the presence that you have in the performance that you did and not be afraid to bring those layers up. I know you said you didn't mix it, but you got to like push back on, like as an artist, you have to push back on mixes if you don't feel like it presents you in the best light. Like it's your work, it's your voice at the end of the day. So if you like listen to a mix and you're like, you know what, this doesn't sound as good as I think it could, like you got to vocalize that. Unless you're in a situation where you paid for a mix and somebody's like, okay, you only get 3 revisions and you've run out of revisions. Unless it's some sort of situation like that, like always push back and always say, you know what, I want my mix to sound like this, because you're either going to get what you want or whoever's mixing is going to learn how to mix something better. And neither of those outcomes sound like a bad thing to me. So I would just say it's like the vocals just feel thin on this mix wise, which would otherwise be a good song. But yeah, I agree with what Nikki said about it just feels stretched out. Like it feels a little bit longer than it needs to be. But at the same time, I don't think it's just like exhausting. It's just the mix doesn't bring it home as across the finish line where I wanted it to go. For that reason, I would give it 7.5. I feel like with a good solid mix on this is an easy 8.5, maybe more. But
Yeah,
I did
cool vibe.
like that vocal ear candy at the end of the hook where it kind of bounced left and right. But that was like the only thing that really excited me about the track from the mix standpoint. All right, gotta go back up here because X-Rater tipped us some cash. Shout out X-Rater. Replaying this track, I might give different feedback this time. I might hate it this time. Who knows? But we'll see what Nikki thinks of his entry for Battle of the Bangers Week 2. This is called Bow Down.
Corpses in the field, I got holes inside my soul to put you dorks up in your fields. I know folks that got no hope, can get you smoke for just a meal. You throw a Noah rope, the Noah looks so real. Whoa, hey, chill, now bow down. Already fucked around about time they found out. So these clowns were found out with the sounds out my mouth. Making phantom with an anthem, turn around by roundhouse. Kicking it, when I get baked, you fried up on that chicken shit. Flick the wrist, no, I'm not baking pies, I'm spitting crystal meth. You chrysalis, I'm smooth like butterfly, my flight magnificent. You innocent, so turn your TV off, stay off the internet. Hustle, lyrics, rhythm, flow. When you follow like a sheep, then you'll never be the goat. Skin, muscle, tissue, bone. It go deeper than the surface, you were worthless, just a clone. So bow down, bow down. I'm a stallion to a cult, I chow down, bow down. I devour human hope, well now, bow down. Now I can catch you with a scope, with no vest you left exposed, spitting a mess you left with holes. Whoa. I stay out of pocket as I rock the competition. They talk about some profits, but their wallet's malnutritious. Now a boss will talk of optics, but a fox will talk of visions. Have you tripping while you listen? I'm a kitchen, how I dish it, let go. Dropping plates into the faces of these basic rappers. I came from the basement, making statements, hating racist actors. Now it's still the same, I battle lames who fake and think they factor. They take a white to catch some like a tan and say they blacker. Shit, you ain't Fraggle, just a bitch. Maybe flaming like some Cheetos on the D-Lo, riding dick. Keep it foul like a free throw, Trev's a b-hole, you just shit. When my record hits the needle, it's like kilos of bricks. Hustle, lyrics, rhythm, flow. When you follow like a sheep, then you'll never be the goat. Skin, muscle, tissue, bone. It go deeper than the surface, you were worthless, just a clone. So bow down, bow down. I'm a stallion to a cult, I chow down, bow down. I devour human hope. Well, now, bow down. Now I can catch you with a scope. With no flesh you left exposed. Spitting a mess you left with holes. Whoa.
Nikki, bow down. That was X Raider with Bow Down, his week 2 Battle of the Bangers submission. I think my feedback remains the same. I think it just needs clarity on it, and I dislike the wording on the hook: skin, muscle, tissue, bone. Not a fan of either.
It sounds like a Dexter, like.
Yeah, I mean, if they make another spin-off of Dexter, you could submit this to be sync licensed. They're like hacking away at a body and X-Raiders in the background.
Ooh, MCD could probably find a use for it.
Tissue, bone. Is MCD like the Dexter of the UK?
Well, no, I'm saying because all of the BoJack.
Is MCD a murderer?
No, his album that he was working on, his project, like 2 years ago. He's horrorcore.
Oh.
Yummy, yummy, yum.
Yeah, that.
My rating's still the same. What did you think of this one, Nikki?
You already listened to this? What the fuck?
Yeah, he tipped $5 for you to listen.
Oh, well, thank you. Okay, so I feel like it's mostly a mixed thing. I like the energy throughout and stuff. I do feel like it is a little bit busy with the different like pans you have, the delays and stuff. So maybe bring the volume of those back because it's kind of puts everything in your face. I do feel like you do have some plosives and sibilance throughout it. So definitely check out that. See if you can try to, turn down your high end or turn on a de-esser or something. Or just, be careful when you're at the mic. I feel like it's with the energy that you recorded this at, which I did like the energy that you recorded this at. I thought you had good enunciation throughout it, and good inflections with your energy and stuff, so it was very easy to feel your energy more so. So I think that's good here. But I think that the mix definitely needs work to just have more clarity in it, because I feel like it's a lot at you. A lot of energy, a lot of things coming at you. But I'll give it a 7. I don't mind it. I think that your flow is pretty good in it. I think your energy is pretty good in it. Yeah, I guess it does give that like murderer vibe though.
Nikki, do you watch? That's right. You don't really watch a lot of TV.
I didn't watch Dexter. I watched it. Wait, when we were in Texas.
I was gonna ask
what
you.
Was on?
No.
Isn't that what the chef was watching the whole time? Oh, Breaking Bad. Was it Breaking Bad?
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
I've never seen either of those, so I knew it was one of those.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you watch like any of the crime shows where the wives flip out and they stab their husbands to death and chop up the body and serve it to the neighborhood during the neighborhood barbecue.
Why would I watch shit that gives me anxiety?
Some people are high functioning anxiety adults.
I just why? I would rather watch the sunrise.
With some body parts flying on the between the sun.
I'm good.
No?
I'm good. No, this morning I recorded the Flint Water Tower behind the sunrise. I'm totally content. There was no body parts.
Dirty water. All right. We have a gifted sub.
We don't drink the water here. You are correct.
We have a gifted sub from Producer Bird, and we have a tip that came in from Bluff NY. So we got 2 of those coming up. Then we got Mr. Salvador after that, and Nobody. And then we will be on to the free queue. So first up, here is Producer Bird with Stand.
You don't drink the water here.
Why not?
It comes out brown. Literally. And it's not well water.
Wait. Soul Surfer. Who did you tip for, Soul Surfer? My bad. I missed that. I was trying to scroll through the chat.
I need to keep the list when there is tips.
Mimic
What's the
Brain
order?
Rot. Got it. Mimic Brain Rot, then Producer Bird, then Bluff NY, then back to the. Okay, let me find this. Where's Mimic? Gosh. Here we go. My bad, Soul Surfer. See, we correct our mistakes here.
Soul Mimic, Brain Rot, Producer B, Bird. Hey, Bird.
Hi, Bird. What's up?
That was kind of crazy. Did you wait for me to say that?
I did.
Yeah.
I fucked it up too. I didn't even say Bird. I saot Producer B. Bird, and corrected.
Well, I needed Bird to come in here and correct you.
It's Bird to you, not B.
D dot, motherfucker. So
It's
good to be here.
A little aggressive on the entry, but that's okay.
Oh, I'm always aggressive, baby.
All
Let's
right.
get it.
All right, here's Mimic Brain Rot. Shout out to Soul with the tip, gift, whatever you want to call it, and shout out
Oh
to
wait,
Mimic.
did he do it for them?
Yeah,
Damn it.
he didn't submit a track. He submitted this for Mimic.
Unpin this shit.
What? Okay.
Nothing.
Oh, yeah. Actually, couldn't believe that it didn't win. Not up to me, though. I'm just a simple
My homie
host.
lost his dad last week. Had to put his parent in a pot, looking like Scott Tenorman. Demons in my head, screaming so loud. My counselor saying now I'm better than I've ever been. Tell me that he knows me, I don't even know me. Target for the body now is looking like a stony. Don't try and dap me, never try and bro me. Embracing all these demons, God, I'm thankful that he chose me. Never did big things, but I did good things. Yeah, man, I did rap cause I never really could sing. Never had an upbringing, that's why I act a child. Lies for the crowd, serotonin for the smile. Oh, you forgot, didn't you? You used to be the one that they all fucking listen to. Now you pay a stranger in the corner $20 an hour just to bitch into. How pitiful, you should be invisible. Nobody gives a fuck about your thoughts or the burdens that you bring, or the fight you let your demons win. Or the fight your daddy left your mommy and yourself in an ocean full of shit. Just praying you can swim. God, maybe you should get a better understanding of how to take it on the chin. Stop pretending you're a king, cause mommy raised a little soldier, let your demons win. Live the life of sin, remember who is him. Reflections looking like a prism. Pandora's box, we ain't know what's in it. A life full of gimmicks when I'm looking back at me. In depression so long I connect to its Wi-Fi automatically like I'm just lost in the fire, trying to escape all the flames. Smoke signals climb higher, brain rot fucking on my brain. Maybe I should retire, throw this damn life away. But I guess I'm a liar, that's what these voices say. My homie lost his mind last week. I had to give advice, calm him down like I don't feel pain too. Oh, you visiting a therapist now? Let's fucking pray that his special ink saves you. I was in a dark place, I was in a dark night. I was in the road just waiting on those car lights. I was feeling pressure, I was feeling lesser. Nothing linking up got me feeling like Chester. You really back again, time to make music. Pretending you can rap while they thinking that you're stupid. Ventilate your demons, acting like you're heaven sent. Keep your mind in your work, an episode is severance. You can try and shut me down, you can try and block me out. Truth is when you think I've left, I will always be around. Pick back up that razor now, show me if you've learned from how. When your daddy shown you all, he has not been around. Cry baby, have you slept at night lately? If you have no rope around, you can try a tie baby. I don't know, have you tried to die lately? Make your prayers heard, cause the demons fly at night crazy. Reflections looking like a prison. Pandora's box, we ain't know what's in it. A life full of gimmicks when I'm looking back at me. In depression so long, I connect to its Wi-Fi automatically. I'm just lost in the fire, trying to escape all the flames. Smoke signals climb higher, brain rot fucking on my brain. Maybe I should retire, throw this damn life away. But I guess I'm a liar, that's what these voices say.
All right, that was Mimic with Brain Rot. How are you doing?
Like, totally, brain rot. Here's the deal, Mimic. This was one of my favorite songs of last week. I think that there were some technical things that just to my ear, I'm like, oh, I wonder if somebody who's not used to your music or used to this type of music, it just might turn them off. I think that very well written, interesting concept. The lyrics were good. From a technical aspect though, sometimes when you got into that high pitched voice in the verses, like you're doing your voice, it felt a little sharp to the ear, right? It just kind of felt like a little bee buzzing in there. It's like kind of uncomfortable. And then with the chorus, it felt kind of the opposite. It felt like a little hollow, where like I liked the melody, I liked how you approached it. It just felt like it needed a few more layers on there to kind of flesh it out a little bit more. Overall, though, I think that this was super good with a few minor changes and maybe a different, like, I don't know if I love the voices on it, but I love the writing. And this could have been a 10 for me. I think it is an 8 with some of those minor technical nuances.
Your mic is no longer working. What did you do? Whatever you did, stop working. Can't hear you.
Her face just turned to fury.
I'm not the one waving middle fingers in her face.
Oh, that wasn't to either of you. That was to Soul, who's like, oh, D-Bird uses hand gestures. So what if I fucking do?
Try turning off the power, the 48 volt, and turn it back on. No. I guess
I should use these hands to go grab some beers while you figure out the audio.
All right. I guess you can do what you did last time. I'll go ahead and go. I think out of all the songs that I've heard from Mimic submitted to this show over the last 3 years, this is probably more my favorite. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's probably more, I can appreciate this one a little bit more. I agree with some of the stuff D-Bird said and some of the stuff that I read in the chat. I think the hook feels super thin, like there's not enough layers added to it. And also, from a technical standpoint, there's like this small gap of time between verses ending and then the hook coming in. And I wish that hook kind of blended in from the end of the verse right into it, because it just felt a little bit off kilter. Plus, it was thin. I also am not a fan of the Nicki Minaj style of rapping where you have like different voices and pitches that you do. And I found like the pitch down parts, I know that was a mixed choice. I don't think it was done badly, but I've just found those mostly distracting whenever they came in. But I did like the rapping, when he was just doing his thing and rapping, like I liked it, because then I would stop and listen. And then when all these other things started happening, I just found myself disinterested. So I guess maybe that means I'm not like a fan of like Young Thug and all these other people who are doing all these crazy different things with their voices. But like, I just like it when I can hear what's going on and I can like kind of digest it and appreciate it. And I felt like there was a little bit too much like bouncing between styles in this to really like hold me firm on like paying attention to what was going on. But yeah, I mean, it's a good track. It's just, I wouldn't listen to it again. Is kind of where I'm sitting at on that one. I'd give it a 7. Yeah, voices, Bird. Now I can't hear you.
What? I think that's you. I see my thing going up.
Well, you don't see shit.
I see shit. That's a you thing. Chat, can you hear me?
They can hear you now. Okay, whatever. All right.
I agree with what you said, Dice. The voices, kind of annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like whenever like a weird effect or a weird voice would come in, I found myself then thinking like, oh, why did you do that? Instead of paying attention to what he was actually saying. So that's kind of where I land when like, unless you like do it in a really refined way or in a way that transitions smoothly between what you're doing, it just becomes a distraction for me. But I agree, like, with this being like a topical track, it could be for a purpose. Just this purpose doesn't resonate with me.
Yeah, for what it's worth, stylistically, like you did it right. I also hate when Nicki Minaj does it. I'm like, oh god damn it, she's doing her voices again.
Yeah. All right. Back over to the next gifted sub, producer Bird. This is Stand. Not to be
Stand.
confused with Stan Marshall from South Park.
Yeah. Yeah.
JP.
Just another car passing by, slipped my mind, passing time. Missed out, I swear love is blind. Live now before you fall behind. It was always you. Think about it through 100 proof. Perfect smile made me smile too. What I had to lose, no way I can find anyone like you. No way I could find anyone like you. Searching for the one, my hand is out. Will you take my hand? No one like you, I'll take my chance. Nothing to say, I hope you understand. That's where I stand. That's where I stand. Yeah, nothing left to say, I hope you understand. That's where I stand. Yeah, that's where I stand. Sometimes you just gotta move on in life and get by and do what's best for you. I perfectly understand, but you were the one and it was always you. Think about it through 100 proof. Perfect smile made me smile too. What I had to lose, no way I can find anyone like you. No way I could find anyone like you. Searching for the one, my hand is out. Will you take my hand? No one like you, I'll take my chance. Nothing to say, I hope you understand. That's where I stand. That's where I stand. Yeah, nothing left to say, I hope you understand. That's where I stand.
All right, that was producer Bird with Stand. I believe we've heard a previous iteration of this, and this seems to be a bit refined. What say you, Bird?
Well, D Bird to Prod Bird. Yeah, I think I've heard a previous iteration. I agree with Salvador in the chat in that, like, the talking part seemed to last a little too long and kind of felt out of place. I think for the pacing of the track, it would be better to just take it out altogether. Another thing I'll say is the producer tags on this were so goddamn distracting. Like, if you're not going to pay for the beat, just cut it out and, like, literally just, you know, do what rappers sometimes do. Wink, wink. And just take that shit out. Because it's, like, the same volume as your vocals. Lastly, I'd say that I think that this is a pretty good track. You're leaning into the country hard. Some of the pitches, just some of the notes you just didn't quite hit. It's just a little pitchy throughout in spots. But overall, I could see with a little reformatting, people could like this. I'll give it a 7.
Still nothing.
Shit.
No, still nothing.
Shit.
She said fucking shit.
I love Dice's mute translations.
She said, I'm fucking pissed off. I tried turning this shit on and off, and it's still fucked up. And I could use a hamburger right now. Fuck this. Fuck you guys. I'm going home.
She says, Dice doesn't have a family. He's so lonely. He sucks.
Oh, well, hold on. I got a sound for that.
Wah,
Wait, wait.
wah, wah. Nikki just
Wait.
roasted Dice, and you guys can't even hear it.
All right. Well, compared to my previous listen of this, I think this does sound a little bit fuller and better performed. Maybe you shortened it too. I remember this being a little bit longer, but I agree. Maybe the talking part, I know you said kind of ignore it, but I don't know. I can see it for an intro or an outro, but dead center in the middle of a song, it's kind of maybe a why would you put it there kind of thought process is what I would ask. I don't know.
Girl, Dice. He's like, hey, girl, you were the one, baby. Jared, he works at Subway. He ain't gonna support you like Prod Bird can.
Yeah, probably not a good comparison for Jared. Got knocked for child stuff.
You're like, no one's gonna be able to clip that.
Got me earlier. You're not gonna get me now. But yeah. I think my struggle with this song is not that it's performed bad. It just feels like a lull. Is how I would describe it. Like it doesn't. It's one of those songs that you have to be in the mood for to listen to, unless like you just always routinely listen to these styles of songs. So I think you did a solid job with the tweaks and adjustments that you've made for me. And maybe this is like the struggle of the review show thing that we sometimes talk about, like going from like high energy, low energy, like different mixes of songs. Like I have to prepare myself mentally for like, okay, this is like slower tempo and it kind of brings things down a little bit. Like I have to be in a mindset to listen to this, but you did do a good job. And for that reason, I would give it a 7.5. Nikki, are you okay?
Dice has no friends and needs to touch grass. That's fucking rude, bro.
Jeez, what did I do to y'all that I have to get shitted on?
Dude, Nick, you say that again? Dice came into a toilet and made a son. What? That's fucked up. That's his kid.
Is that where babies are born?
Oh, man.
Say, I'm gonna beat your ass when I get off mute, bird. All right, let's see. Bluff.
Gang signs now.
I love that song by Freddie Gibbs, Gang Signs. I got that on vinyl. Where's it at? Gang Signs, Gang Signs, Gang Signs.
Vinyl. Okay.
Oh. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Gang Signs. Boom. Freddie Gibbs.
That cover is way cooler than I would have imagined.
Yeah, Freddie Gibbs not so bad. Also, one thing that I wanted to ask the audience, one thing that I'm trying to work on is setting up a shop. We already have our merch, but also setting up a shop for physical album stuff. So for those of you that are familiar with Orange Paint, I got a sample of this pressed up on vinyl. This one's a little bit more fancy. I've got the white vinyl with the white sticker with the splash on it. It may not be as fancy as this, but I'm thinking of getting these in a store format. It would probably be about $30, $35 United States per record. But let me know if you guys are interested in that. I'm going to set up some vinyl, some CDs. And if you want some copies, you can get them. Maybe we'll even do some like autograph stuff. I don't know. We'll see.
And for those of you who are unfamiliar with Orange Paint, fuck you. You know, how dare you? Go to Spotify, cut off the stream, go to Spotify, listen to that shit. Certified bangers.
So for these, I got them from, I think it's In the Clouds, but there's another one called Elastic Stage that does more of a print on demand. This one is, so I will definitely give you a heads up. Like In the Clouds, this is like going to run you at least $100 because this is 15 tracks. So I had to do 2 records front and back. And it's like I think it starts at like $95. And then plus when you add in artwork and stuff, I had a bunch of coupon codes, so I got it at a pretty good rate. But the other store that's press on demand, I should say, that I'm going to set it up through, it's a little bit cheaper than that, so more cost efficient. Anyway,
Did you guys give some whack excuse for my absence?
I told them that you were working on some cool shit that will bring the White Collar Rhymes documentary to their fucking TVs in no time soon.
Fucking right, I did. We're all set, baby.
All right, Nikki, are you? What's with this? You don't know? Did you press anything on the device? Did you try switching your audio input in Streamlabs and Talk Studio to your camera? Does your camera have a microphone on it? No, I can't hear through the condenser, the dynamic mic. Try switching the mic input to the camera. All right, we'll keep trying to figure out if we can get Nikki's. Still can't hear you. I'll send you a screenshot on. Nikki said, "God damn it! Fuck this fucking shit." If Nikki turns into King Kong at the bottom of your screen, folks, don't be alarmed. It is all CGI. All right, let me get this song pulled up by Bluff. Bluff, welcome to the show. Welcome to the community. This is White Collar Rhymes Review Show. We do this every Wednesday. Right now, we're going through the paid tracks and the tips and gifted subs. We got a short paid queue tonight. Usually we go about 2.5 hours, but looks like we're almost wrapping up with that. We might get to the free queue a little bit early tonight.
Damn, son.
Oh,
Exciting.
All right, let me
So you're not gonna have a good night, Papa? You saying I can have a night to myself?
Is that the name of the song? Okay, this is called Bento. Let me get in. Is this about a bento box? I love bento boxes.
I give bento.
Have you ever had a bento box, Bert?
Fuck yeah, I've had a bento box. You know what?
Why are you so fucking aggressive, man?
I just get excited when it comes to teriyaki and all sorts of things, Asian food.
I can hear you, Nikki. Yeah. You said I asked you to fuck with your shit, but you refused. You said what was a bento? A bit. It's a Japanese lunch. It's like, sushi, protein, rice, just kind of in a little box. Bento is really the box.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? My girl has a supervisor at her work who just casually said, "I've never had Asian food, like like noodles, ramen, teriyaki. I've never had that Asian food. Let's find something else." Refuse. Like, anywhere you guys want, just no Asian food.
I was gonna make a joke, but then when they said that they refused, then I'm definitely like, okay, they're racist.
There's a black woman.
Still racist.
Will.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, maybe that's a little racist to say I avoid Asian foods or never had it in my whole life, but then we're like, yeah, let's get something else. Definitely racist.
Definitely that.
All right, here's Bento. Let me get in by Bluff and Sticks. Whoops, don't press it there.
99 Bluff balloons.
Come on. Oh my God, Spotify. If you restart my screens one more fucking time.
Girl, Canadian.
Hold on,
They're more easy to tame, allegedly.
I believe you.
Can't hear.
Can y'all hear the music?
Yep.
Okay.
I hit the climb up on my pops, I hope he call again. Do some grabber on the pot, like it's a condiment. That bitch hanging off my nuts like she an ornament. They wanna make a move. All these bitches poppin' eye, cause she like Betty Boo. She must be afraid of drugs, cause she afraid to shoot. I'ma play this interlude while I get into you. I keep it Benjamin. Caribou right to the face, I'm smoking Peter Pan. Oh, this ain't gold up in my mouth, this only filling man. You ain't gotta worry about my friends, cause we not intimate. Pass the shell, tryna do that shit in person, I rap. I don't got no enemies, cause I just let it be. She keep me focused every night, she my amphetamine. Hate a curse a bitch that never keep it straight. That's my chick, she always put me in my place. Ain't no reason we should fuck around and wait. It's the time and the place. Let me get it in your mind. I don't mean I'm on my vibe. Let me get it in your mind. I don't mean I'm on my
No, don't fade out. What the hell? All right.
I gotta make it under 148.
Damn it. All right, that was Bluff featuring.
What's good, my guy?
My guy.
My guy. Oh, that's
My guy.
My guy.
Buddy. That's your buddy, friend.
Got everybody excited with that one, Bluff.
Mm.
All right, that was Let Me Get In. What did y'all think about that?
Yeah, Nikki, what'd you think about that?
Yeah, Nikki, what'd you think about that?
Oh, yup. Good points.
We can hear you.
I can't hear her.
Well, I can hear it. Wait. Can the audience, can y'all hear Nikki? I can hear Nikki.
I think that's that mute shit.
No, she's not on mute. Y'all can't hear Nikki? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's just that host shit. You can hear. No one else can.
Can you hear her now? Say something, Nikki. No?
No.
This clusterfuck of a show. I can hear you loud and clear. I can tell them what you said. Yes, I can do that. She said, oh shit, where's it at? She's fumbling through her papers. It's a fun song. Good energy. Good highs. But when you went high, it was too fucking high. You need to bring it back a little bit. A little sharp. Wanted a little more round. Love the crescendos. Really beautiful. Good layers and shit. Overall, she thinks it's good. She'll give it a 7. Just thinks it needs a little bit of mixing work. All right. Nikki, why don't you try leaving and rejoining again since the mic is working? All right. I like this track. I think you have a good like energy about it and a cool style. I wish it was longer. Like when it started to fade out, I got a little bit sad inside my soul and my heart, but at the same time, I still like what you did. I don't know. I think the high parts that kind of kicked in towards the middle, they were a little bit high, but I don't think it was like so. What? Okay. Bird, can you hear?
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, Bird, that's the confused face that I've had for the last 2 weeks. All right, but anyway, I don't think the highs that you had they were so bad that I would complain about them. I just like the song how it feels overall. I just wish it was longer. So I would give it a 7.5. If it was longer, I'd definitely give it an 8.5.
Yeah. I'm the same. I mean, I think it came in and I was kind of like, oh, it's going to be like one of those generic songs. And then you like really hit your stride when you started kind of harmonized rapping. And I think that really was the strongest part. The issue is definitely the length. The fade out in the middle of words being said is an insane choice. And it's almost like you sent this off to a producer and they were fucking with you, is how it comes across. Is like, this guy's saying stuff, not anymore. Weird. I'll give it a 7 where it's at. And could have easily been an 8.5.
Bluff, I want you to submit Sun Showers so we can listen to this next week, because you started off.
My guy.
My guy.
What's good, my guy?
What's good, my guy?
What's good, my guy?
I want to lead off next show with "What's good, my guy."
That should be a soundbite for real.
Yeah.
What's good, my guy?
All right.
Not my guy, buddy. My
Not
buddy
buddy,
guy.
friend.
What's next? Next up is nobody. Another Spotify. All right. Pray my screens don't refresh for an 8th time. Thank God. All right.
Everyone else hears Nikki now too, right? It's not just me.
I hear Nikki. Does everybody else hear Nikki?
Is Nikki in the
I
room
hear
right
Nikki.
now?
Nikki's always in the room.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Nikki's back. Bird is here.
Hey.
I'm here.
Full crew.
Goom is here in spirit.
Yummy, yummy, yum.
DJ B is here in spirit. Passive is here in spirit, but fuck Passive.
Gang, 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 gang.
And Almighty Bay is here also in spirit, but fuck him too.
Yeah, yeah. Hate it.
You're right. I need a soundbite.
Yeah. We need to get some Bird and Nikki on here. The only ones I have from Nikki are like about floppy dicks and
floppy dicks.
I don't know if that's still on brand.
Yeah, that's
It was
WCR
floppy
1.
discs. It was floppy discs.
It was definitely dicks.
I know. Totally
You sent me like 8 takes of it, like floppy dicks, floppy dicks, floppy dicks.
Hey, old sound bites. WCR lore.
All right, here's nobody. Even time stands still in her arms. Oh. Okay. Can y'all hear that? We don't have any more sound issues?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank God.
Not much going on yet. But...
It's coming.
Standing still. Patient. I'm afraid to mute because every time I mute is when it doesn't work.
I told you not to mute anyways. This is good
I
exercise
know, but
for
I
you.
don't like to not mute.
Better hold those burps
I
in.
make a lot of noises. I gotta fart. Just kidding, but still. What if I do?
Just point it away from the mic.
It's a sure, so it's very directional. It's okay.
Man, we're a minute in.
That's why I'm still going. Sorry. Who's nobody?
Nobody.
Nobody. Everybody's nobody, aren't they?
No, there's 2 nobodies. This is just regular nobody. Oh wait, no, this is the different nobody. Hold on.
Which body?
This is nobody useful. The other nobody does like screaming
Is
rock
this
and roll.
only somebody walking through a hallway?
That's all I've heard
Along
so far.
Oxford dormitory?
Time stands still when this song plays.
Time stands still as she walks through the library, slowly looking out the window and seeing the sun rise over the mountain peaks. And the swarm of swallows.
This was just
flies
released 2 days ago.
overhead. What is
Swallows.
it? I meant birds, bird.
While we're at it, while this boring ass shit's playing,
I should have done a
fuck you,
meditation
Soul,
throughout
fuck
it.
you, Producer Bird. Now we're even, and now we can move forward as friends.
Alright, we got 30 seconds.
I must have
30
missed
second
something.
breathing break. Take a deep breath
Time
in.
stands still in her arms. Why?
Count to 4.
So I'm gonna go ahead as this is wrapping up and give my feedback on this. As some ambience, I guess you need to. So here's what I'll say to everybody who's submitting their song. Sometimes giving us a short little sentence of what we're about to listen to goes a long way. So I don't see anything here that says anything about this. If it's just ambience, kind of like meditation vibe music, okay. From a mixing standpoint, it's way too low. Like, it could definitely use a gain boost, something to bring out those sounds and those elements a whole lot more. And maybe even some more noises happening. Like, I feel like it was very empty at certain spots, and it causes people to kind of just like dismiss it. So maybe if it was louder, we would pay more attention to it, but at the volume that it's sitting at, it's so low that it can be like forgettable. But I like it when I like sit down and I just listen to it. Like, maybe if it's playing in a building lobby or something like that, or an elevator, it will work. But you definitely got to like give people a heads up of like, hey, this is what I'm going for here, so that people can kind of like level set their minds of where they're at. For how it sounds and what it is, I give it a 6.5. Like, I just feel like the mixing could be better, and just if I hear more sounds out of it, maybe I'll pay better attention to it.
Yeah, if I knew what it was, I'd have been more prepared for it. I actually do need some sounds like this for something I'm working on. But I agree with what Dice said. As someone who did things like this for commercials, you definitely need to make sure that you are making sure all of your volumes are correct, and that it's filled in, because it can sound like dead air with ambient noise, and that's something that you don't want on any radio and any back end of any commercial of anything, if you were going to use this for sync or anything like that. Even if this was a meditation, that will pull you out of it. Same thing with actually when the footsteps get a little bit louder, that could pull you out of something like that too. So just make sure that you're cognizant of that, keeping your volumes proper for what the actual intention of it as well. But yeah, I'm at a 6. I mean, it wasn't bad. Send me some meditation stuff. I need to record meditations.
Look, I don't know what fucking universe we're in, but we're in a review show, and you just fucking submitted a fucking footsteps track with a bell in the background. Like, cool, Edgar Allan Poe. What am I fucking supposed to do with this? I don't know what you want from me here. All of the things should be louder, because I found myself counting my breaths and waiting until it was done. Don't like. Also, a little context.
Sounds like a meditation.
Sounds like meditation would take me to a peaceful place, because right now I'm in a path of war. You have frustrated me endlessly, and I want to fight you with my words. It's a well-produced, boring footsteps track. 4.
Shout out to Nobody Useful. Thank you for joining the show.
Thanks for stopping by.
All right, next up, Salvador. This is called Hide and Seek.
I'm really that. You can call it rats. Flip, I'm an acrobat. New, no holding back. I do what it does on a buzz. What it was to get fucked up, because don't mumble when I rap. I enact with the mic. That's fact. When I write, I'm stacked. Got a gap. Think you ready? All cap. Kick it steady on the track. Eschaton got my back. A marathon. When I run, I'm a god. Never lack. Fire bombs, set alarms. I'm a star. Shit a Mac. Fuck your cars. You will fall. You just gotta check the stats. I'm a Minaj. I will fuck. You don't wanna show your ass. I don't flow for the stacks. I do it for respect. Get you checked, proofread it, run it back. A lesson I react. Don't relax. Salvador got it like that. Yeah. I stand alone. Yeah, it's all on me. I'm feeling fine, or at least it seems. I don't pay my bet it all on a dream. We play a game of hide and seek. I stand alone. Yeah, it's all on me. I'm feeling fine, or at least it seems. I don't pay my bet it all on a dream. We I ain't mad at you, in fact, I show you gratitude. Just don't wave your finger at me, I don't need that attitude. Ignore the platitudes, money ain't my magnitude. I don't chase the carrots, give a fuck about your rabbit food. Got an aptitude for dope shit, you can't assume beguile when I choose. Stick and move, sonic boom. Pick a groove, how you wanna lose? I'ma send it soon, I will guarantee to you I'll sweep you up. Grab a broom, misconstrue, I'm in a rabid mood. I don't deal well, hell I got 20 years accrued. The Bruins on my crew, I'm just throwing up the set. You inept and tone deaf for smoking on cess. Lend me a single fuck, still negative, care less. Don't stress, I'm cold and I impress. Walking on hot coals, checking the eye test. Keep on doing it all in one breath. I stand alone, yeah, it's all on me. I'm feeling fine, no release, it seems. I don't pay my bet, it all gonna dream. We play a game of hide and seek. I stand alone, yeah, it's all on me. I'm feeling fine, no release, it seems. I don't pay my bet, it all gonna dream. We play a game of hide and seek.
He had his music while he was still saying words, the volume was still up for it. That was weird, right? Instead of just turning it down in the middle of the chorus.
Sure. Let's just talk.
Normally, like fucking Blessed or whatever the fucking guy 2 songs ago, it's like, oh yeah, things are still happening. Nope. No, they aren't. Notice how you have a little instrumental at the end that you fade out? Weird.
Weird how that works, right?
Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel, Bird.
Look, my feedback will be short because I already gave him feedback via Facebook Messenger when he sent this to me. I don't even know if he remembers. But I remember pointing out Rabbit Food. I was like, oh yeah, that's a good bar. And then he talked about the Sonic Boom one. I was like, yep, that's a good one too. I think this was packed with good writing. The cadences, like, thing about Salvador is he is very particular with his internal rhymes. Like, he has very specific writing style where he tries to put a lot of internal rhymes throughout it. So I think this was very well written. The verses, the energy was there. I disagree with Caro in the chat because I feel like the verses are kind of like him talking his shit, barring out, and they lead up to the final resolution, which is the chorus. The chorus itself, I could see where like another high layer to kind of go over. I see you have a lot of layers on there. I think it's well done. I think a louder high up there for a falsetto might be the difference maker between like, oh, okay, this is a good chorus, fully, you know, there's a lot of things working for it versus like, holy shit, this is anthemic, right? So that's just,
what does that word mean?
Anthemic, like an anthem.
Oh,
yeah. So that's the only thing I can think of is like, if I was to nitpick, it's like something about the chorus. I just want like maybe one more high in there, but that's really nitpicking. I would give this a solid 9.
Want it more anthemic. Nikki, is your mic still working? Nope. Yeah, you muted and you left, and now it's fucked up again.
Oh, he's fucking with her. God damn it. I ruined that.
All right. Well, no, I can't hear you. No matter how many words you utter out of your mouth.
What you saying? We're gonna be all night if we keep fucking with Nikki Paradise.
Okay.
Yes,
all
we
right.
hear you.
So I like Salvador's song, except, huh? What? Who are you talking to, Bird?
I was talking to Nikki because she was saying, "Oh, you can't hear her." And look at you, you little troll, you little troll face.
Who can't? I can't. Yeah, I can't hear Nikki. Can you hear Nikki?
Yes, there's no way you can't hear her.
There's absolutely a way I can't hear her. Can't wait. Can the audience hear Nikki? Yeah. Soul Surfer can't hear you. Yeah, I don't know what it is about her muting herself, but it's fucking up the audio.
I guess it was just me then. It was. I thought you were fucking with her. I thought you were like, just we can't hear you. No.
No, I was being dead ass. I'm like, what is she saying?
Oh, okay.
All right. While Nikki comes back, look, I like Salvador's song. The thing that I hate about Salvador's song is the beat. I feel like the beat feels ultra dated. It feels like one of those beats where I don't know what she did. She left again. All right. As I was saying, it feels like one of those beats where like they would have the song contests online in like the 2010s, and then this is one of those beats that would be presented like, yeah, do a song over this. Like it feels like a online contest entry beat. Yeah. And that is what I dislike the most about this. I think Salvador did a good job executing a hook on top of that loud, obnoxious hook section in the beat. I think he did a good job with his inflections and his delivery in the verses. I just don't like the beat. The beat does not resonate with me, and it does not invite me into wanting to enjoy the song. So I would probably like the song more with different production. But objectively where it's at, I would just because I feel like the beat is a good portion of what I'm listening to, I'd give it a 7.5. But if I had to rate the song by itself, I'd probably give it like a 8.5.
We are nothing if not fair gods.
Wait, somebody's back.
Oh shit!
Did it work?
Yeah.
You guys don't forget to update your Chrome. I can't hear D-Bird now.
Can't hear D-Bird?
No.
Are you sure?
You're only coming in through one ear.
Now I can hear you.
Oh yeah.
That was weird.
Wait, Nikki, what did you do? Because you're coming from over there and not over there.
You're only in one ear. What the fuck are you doing?
I updated Chrome and cleared my shit.
Chrome is like, fuck the left ear or the right ear.
Does it not work anymore now?
Yeah, that's fine.
What the fuck?
Don't do anything else to your system. Don't.
Muting.
Touch anything. I
If you need to fart or burp, just get up and walk away. We'll understand. If you want to open
there's
up,
a whole community based on it. Honestly, just go for it. You know.
Can I still give him a review? Fuck.
yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely. Only if you fart
I
first.
wasn't sure.
Is there? Hold on, before you go ahead. Is there any way you can turn up your gain a little bit?
My game's at like fucking 2:00.
Hold on. Tap on your microphone. Jesus Christ.
Get closer to the.
Okay, it's not coming out of that microphone. It's coming out of a different microphone.
What? Is it coming out of my mic?
Oh, her
Or my
fucking
cam?
front camera.
What the fuck? It says it's coming from my Focusrite.
It says it's in the house. The call's coming
I'm
from
sorry,
inside
guys.
the house.
Is this better?
No. I've turned you up as loud as I can turn you.
What the fuck, dicks?
I don't know, dude. Well, just go ahead and give your feedback. And we'll figure it out.
Okay, let me get closer to my camera. Can you hear me now?
No, it's not coming from the camera for sure.
Oh, where the fuck is it coming from?
I have no idea.
What else do I have that records?
Yell
sound?
into that fucking mic.
Are you on a laptop?
No.
Shit, I don't know, dude.
Yell into the mic.
Just yell into the mic.
Hey!
There you go. Yeah, something's off with your mic. Your mic might be dying.
I swear to God, if it does. I've been traveling with it a lot.
Your mic might be
Water
messed
damage.
What do you mean water damage?
Because all your cave diving, your spelunking.
up. Nick, no, don't change anything. Just talk right into your microphone.
Yeah, are you fucking kidding? Yeah, you're down by the river collecting rocks and trying to record a river song.
Wait, didn't she lead off with she you probably missed this, Bird, but she led off when she first joined the show. She's like, yeah, I was on top of the Flint water tower singing.
No,
Yeah.
I
There's some
didn't.
dirty ass Flint water in the microphone. No wonder.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, shit. Oh, all right, Salvador. I liked it. I thought your cadences were good. I thought your flow was super. It reminded me of Loose. It reminded me of It reminded me of a bunch of different rappers like that, NF and stuff. I think that you had good emphasis throughout your words. Your inflections were great. They were on point. Throughout it, your tone was great. I did think that there was parts in there too that when you were singing, you kind of sounded like how Nash sings in some of his songs. I do feel like the singing parts were a little bit wobbly. Even some of your actual delivery parts were a little bit wobbly. Not where there was any type of lack of vocal control, because it definitely sounded like it was vocal control. It sounded like it was just a little bit of more vibrato given from the auto tune that you put on it. Maybe dial back the tune, because when it gets a little modulated like that, it can sound especially if there's grit, because it sounds like you have grit in your voice, but it sounds like you tuned it out. I want to hear you raw. Yeah.
Baby,
give
she
it to
likes
us raw. Take it off. Yeah, I don't think that it's needed. I think that if anything, you just need dubs. I didn't really hear dubs in it, in the verses. I did hear layers in your hook and stuff, but I thought it was good overall. I'm at a 7.
Nikki, you're gonna have to talk into the mic like Imbus raps into the mic.
So you can hear every single one of my plosives.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do that.
Are you serious?
Dead
Can I
ass.
talk about the back of this?
I don't know what you did, but you fucked it up.
Yeah. That's
Salvador, I still owe you. I need to send you something. That's better.
Oh yeah.
Guess my chaotica off.
Your mutual friend D-Bird tried to make a collab happen. Then what happened with that, Dice?
Well, what happened was I got COVID and I was out of commission for 3 out of the 4 weeks of February. But now that I have my voice and my lungs back in working order, I can now resume recording. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah. So Salvador, I owe you something. What'd you say, Nikki?
Said Flint water does kill COVID. I haven't got it since I moved here.
I got to drink some Flint water.
No, you just shower in it.
Gross. No way. All right.
It's only brown for a minute.
Tip.
Let it run out.
Ogmaster, what do you have for us to listen for? Why are you tipping? What is it? What do you want? You are the last tip before we get into the free queue.
What do you want from us?
The Nikki J Microphone Fund. Nikki, I will send you $5 from Augie to donate towards a new microphone.
It's a good microphone.
Put it towards one of those water filtration straws that you give to the Congo.
That you can drink right out of a stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We are about to get into the free queue. Before I do that, Nikki, now that you have somewhat stabilized your setup, is the queue closed?
Oh shit, yeah.
No fucking more.
Fuck. I still have to get up at
submit
4:50
one more
tomorrow.
song.
Because I just saw
I can't find it right now. I'm rushing.
I just saw
fuck,
2
there goes
songs
another
posted.
one.
I'm
There
like,
goes
okay.
another one.
All good. I just want to make sure. Okay, so we're shutting down the queue. Anything that was posted. Yeah, go ahead and close it down. But anything that was posted before Nikki closes it down, we're gonna still listen, give it a rating 1 through 10. The feedback probably won't be as long, verbose, and we'll get straight to the point, but we will still listen to it. So just letting y'all know in case you're like, why aren't they spending 20 minutes on my track? Well, we got 30 other people in line. So we're gonna hit the main points of it. If for whatever reason, though, you have a second track or you want to skip the line and be played immediately, you can still tip and we'll get to it right away. Otherwise, I'm going to start at the top, put a green check mark, work our way down from the bottom. Anybody got any questions?
How does it work if you want to get played faster?
If you want to get faster, hit exclamation mark tip in the chat, or you can Cash App us, Venmo us, or PayPal us. White Collar Rhymes on all of the payment services, and it will come to this contraption here. I will see it and I'll be like, oh, look, we got a tip and all the other bullshit, and then we'll go ahead and do it.
Okay. But let's say I do pay you $5 for a skip. What are you going to do with that money, Paradise?
I'm going to put it in the bank account and pay all of our overhead bills that help us keep this thriving and boisterous community up and running so that you fucks can enjoy talking about shit posting in the lounge.
Hell yeah. Booty gifs for days. Let's go.
Yummy, yummy, yum.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Everybody ready?
Yep.
Nikki, what's wrong? Tell us what's wrong.
I'm trying to fully close the queue.
Okay. All right, you do that. All right, let's see who's first in the free queue for tonight. Oh shit, we got a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing I canceled all my plans.
I might have to drop again. I honestly, it's the end of the month.
Is that your time of the month?
Well, maybe too, but
just kidding. Sorry, guys, I gotta drop. It's that time of the month.
Can guys do that too?
We should be able to.
Can you imagine?
You guys do have times a month. Y'all go.
Can you imagine if there was like a 3-4 day period where you just had a straight boner? Like,
yeah,
like
I can. Have you ever been to Spain? Holy fuck. The girls are so hot. It's insane.
You got to call into work like, yeah, I don't think I can come in. I just might get, immediately taken to HR just for inappropriate behavior.
Like, I'm just trying to get a coffee from Starbucks. How am I passing fucking 5 models just tripping over models over there?
All right. This seems like a loophole in the system. Nobody has posted a track in the free queue as well. No, I'm gonna skip that one for now. Here is
nobody.
What was that, Bert?
Are we sure it's the same nobody?
Yep, that's the same nobody. This is producer nobody. The nobody that is in the competition is screaming emotional rap rock nobody.
Got it.
All right, here is Hoshi, aka Valetical. Here's Packet Loss.
Valetical?
Hoshi is a hilarious name. Yoshi.
Every time I fall asleep, I'm stuck alone cause of promises you said to keep. I don't feel safe anymore, he's always watching me.
Yeah.
Did you hear me? The whole like last like I was like I'm a slut-faced guy.
Yeah, I can't hear anybody over this song.
You couldn't even hear him.
No. All right, that was Val Tickle with
Valetical.
Packet Loss.
Valetical? Valetical?
Valetical? Whatever you want to call it. Hoshi. Hoshi on the Discord. What'd you think, Nikki?
I thought that it was good for most parts of it. I did think that you had good vocal, but I feel like it was overall way too low. And in parts of it, like even through the mains, it was sorry, just chugged a Red Bull. Even in the mains, it was like almost too ethereal, like too set back, like you were, almost like you were a cloud passing by, but you weren't staying long. Like just a little too light. It was just too set back for that. You really need that main, run in there, so then you have that vocal presence. Because like at that point, we're just listening to a beat, really, because we can't hear anything you're saying. So, it's hard to really give you feedback or connect with any lyrics or anything like that when it's such it's so set back, especially like towards the end. Like towards the end, I couldn't understand what the fuck you were saying. If you go back and watch this, because I'm not on mute and I forgot too, but yeah, I said like 4 different things that it could have been. But I think that it was good for the most part. But I feel like it was just. And with the feature that you had, I feel like, I mean, it was just mixed. The mix really needs assistance too with that. Like, I feel like it's a lot of like consonant sounds, some things that shouldn't have consonants. Like, and it's almost borderline plosives throughout it on like everything that makes, any kind of, lip movements and stuff. So like the clarity's just, it's a little bit too high, for it, which it's crazy because your vocals are set back and stuff where you can hardly understand them, but they're so clear. So it's like, I can understand your mouth noises. But, anyways, I like where this is headed. I think that you should definitely go through and remix it down, like actually get it, like actually remixed, not like redo the song.
Nikki, we're in the free queue. Goddamn.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Anyways, I'm sorry. Anyways, I haven't really given any feedback because I've been silenced. So, anyways, I give you 5 because I see it heading somewhere. But I think that your feature needs a little bit of work. But it might just be the mix. I don't know. All right, I'll keep it short.
I'm just messing with you.
Short and tits. Got it.
Short and tits. Yeah, look, it had a good sound to it. It was just like I couldn't hear the vocals. You need to up the vocals. It sounded like there was just too much reverb and just a lot of mess. So for me, it was just a mix issue. I liked the melodies. I liked the sound of it. Just needs a better mix. I'll give it a 7.
Yeah, I mean, I like the atmosphere that you created. It does feel a tad lengthy. Vocals could be a bit more present. I was kind of perusing through your SoundCloud because you had quite a bit of comments on it, and I don't know, kind of curious like what kind of music that you actually make. It feels like kind of a pump and dump kind of thing, but I mean, if you come back and drop off some more, I'd be interested to hear like what other sounds you made, because I saw that you're like no longer posting music on this page. I got 2 other pages now. I don't know. I guess I don't understand the energy around having 3 different pages for uploads, but whatever. I would give this a 7.
You wouldn't get it.
Yeah, I'm an old loser fuck.
I mean, you're still using a name that you got off of a fucking a Jordan advertisement, a Jordan brand advertisement.
Yeah,
30
that's
years
correct.
ago.
Yeah, I'm still a huge loser sucker for Michael Jordan.
I mean, me too. Who? If you're not a fan of Michael Jordan, then you're not a fan of greatness.
I met a girl at the Enzo immersive show that I went to, and her name was Jordan, named after Michael Jordan. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Did she meet Michael Jordan?
I don't know. Met her in a
Not
bar.
exactly the connection.
Hey, no.
That's
Michael
what I was-
Jordan. People
like,
love Michael
got
Jordan that
spit
they
in the
name their
face for
kids
Michael
after
Jordan.
Michael Jordan. They name their kids after Michael Jordan. That's how much they love Michael Jordan.
That's
Nikki.
a lot.
Nikki, did you know that virtually every Jalen that exists in the world right now all originated because Jalen Rose was in the Final Four of Michigan,
Mm.
and all the people that watched were like, "Wow, that's a unique." He was pretty much the only Jalen in existence at that time. You don't seem super interested, so I'm
I have
a little bit let down.
basic name, so I don't know.
I'm a little sad now. I shared an interesting fact, and you're just like, boring, you boring fuck.
My favorite interesting fact about names is all those fuckers that named their daughters Khaleesi halfway through Game of Thrones. And then, spoiler alert for an old show, so fuck you if you haven't seen it. Spoiler alert, she becomes the bad guy. Now you have a whore of a daughter who's also burning villagers to death with their dragons and being a bad person. So, fuck you all for naming your daughter after a television show.
That's fair. Hey there, welcome to the chat, Mr. Young Pussy Getter.
That guy gets some Khaleesi's.
I'm a cat catcher too.
All right, next up, Nephi for real. Here is On You.
Promise there's still good in me. I know I've done wrong to you, but I've been away from the city, and I know it's been too long since I said that I changed on you. But when I told my truth, you didn't believe it's true. So now it's on you. So now it's on you. And I ain't gonna be the one to say who changed, but if we shake out how much we done gave, I'm just saying it's on. Oh, and about what you done gave. Let's talk about the pain and how much shit you had to take. Never mention all the times that I ain't never felt your love. I was glad we still together, looking how far we done came. And I've been spending no time, but it's been a long time since we spent time and space we both can evolve. But when words of friends and family start getting involved, it's hard to ignore the squares that be the root of the cause. It didn't take for me too long, I had to figure it out. The problem is they try to fit squares inside of circles now, like how? Oh, you thought I wouldn't square all this fuck shit out? My life outside reflects my life inside of the house. I go through canals, I talking rude, I'm talking great in this route. My tooth ache cause my heart hurts and I'm speaking out like how? Oh, you thought I wouldn't really even get this far, cause hearts do never break even when they break apart. I'm scarred from all the times that I done fell apart. Life's hard when you're outside trying to change who you are. In the darkness is where we connect all the dots to solve all the problems, where we didn't know where we all went wrong. But I promise there's still good in me. I know I've done wrong to you, but I've been away from the city, and I know it's been too long since I said that I changed on you. But when I told my truth, you didn't believe it's true. So now it's on. I'm so jaded off of love and I'm over it. It's like it just won't end and I'm over it. I'm so faded off of love and I'm over it. So faded I'm going in and out of conscious. My vision blurry, barely seeing my surroundings. Saying how I'm looking, you don't wanna be around me. After all the means it took to go against the grain, you think I've been through it all just so I can stay the same. You can tell by how I'm shining after how much it didn't rain. So stop saying you can't see me after how far I done came. You think I sacrificed it all just to then go up and fall. You know I'm always gonna ball, then go get it with my team. So when it's time to take that call, I'm for real about to crash out. If I pull another cup, this shit, I'm probably about to pass out. Knock me off my path, you can see I took a bad route. Hell, I ain't perfect, I'm just thinking life will calm down. It's been a long time since I done visited my dad's house. Shit was getting crazy and the family's about to wild out. Got in trouble, fuck the state, took a charge, and I ain't tell nobody. I'm still hoping, don't nobody ever gonna find out. My mama ain't here, she in a whole nother country. Every time we speak, she don't ever stop asking if I'm coming. And my answer's always no, cause if I did, I would be running. Cause no matter where I go, the end result is always money. And I'm promise there's still good in me. I know I've done wrong to you, but I've been away from the city, and I know it's been so long since I've said that I changed on you. But when I told my truth, you Didn't believe it's true, so now it's on.
All right, that was On You by Nephew For Real. Why is everybody so sad?
Reasons.
The reasons that we're here. Sorry. Old song.
Look, I felt like this was good, but with an asterisk, right? There was a lot of good parts to this. I really like the rapping. I think the rapping is probably the strongest. Although in the first verse and some of the second, when you really get going and you're like really excited and you're saying all these things, sometimes the words can just feel a little messy in between the kicks and the snares. You're hitting where you need to hit, but the flow of it feels a little rushed in parts. And I'd kind of say the same with the hook. It felt very intentional. Like you're very much like at parts there was too many words for the hook, and in parts it felt like you should have elongated your words and it would have flowed smoother. So I think all of this was good with an asterisk of like, man, you almost had it. There was just small nuances to the way you delivered it and to the flow that made it not a 10 for me. So I'll give it a 7.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm at like a 7 as well. I feel like at the beginning you had some notes that were off key, and I was like, but then I tried hearing them again, and then I didn't have them off key. So go back through and check your beginning when you were actually singing your like falsettos and stuff. You do go, it seems like you go out of key. I think it's on the harmony. But yeah, that was kind of my main thing about it. But I think that, with your delivery, I feel like it has good energy. It's a good base. I feel like your lyrics need a little bit more reworking to make sure that they fit appropriately, but your delivery kind of made them still work in this song. I feel like some of them, weren't quite like rhyming. They were stretches or like you segued to a different scheme. But the way that you did deliver it, almost like more of a statement, like energy build vibe in certain parts of your verse, like Meek or something, like how some of those songs go where it's just a power push. But I feel like with that delivery style, that kind of stuff works because we're kind of more interested in the delivery and your storytelling. But I definitely would, if you weren't delivering like that, I guess work on connecting your lyrics a little bit better to drop words where needed or add. But yeah, 7. Sorry, forgot. Freak you. Not the freak Q. Freak you.
What'd you give it, Nikki?
A 7.
Make sure
you
turn your mic too.
Me?
Yes. Yeah, nephew, I think you have a good presence about you. Definitely have your own style. I think the thing that kind of took me out is just not that you are sloppy, but the flow felt sloppy at times where it just kind of like ran ahead of or behind the beat. And maybe that was a stylistic choice, and maybe I'm just, old and I don't get it, but it just took me out of the moment. Because the beat kind of felt a little bit soulful, and like I think you had a strong message on it, but just the way it was delivered just kind of took me out of some of the moments. But I'd give it a 7 too, just based off of like the strength of everything else that you did well. All right, next up, producer Lil Spacey. This is called Bag For Real.
Not to be confused with Kevin.
Definitely not that.
Definitely not.
No one wants to be mistaken
Rethink
for
your
him.
name. This is the first thing I thought of when you said that. Not space, and I love space.
Okay.
Man, for real, I'm on my bed for real. I really been in my bed for real. I'm on my bed for real. I really been in my bed for real. my bag for real. I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real. I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real. I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real. I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real. I really been in my bag for real. All I know is now, ain't no slowing down. I'll be showing out, I won't show them how. They try to go around us, they go out of bounds. I just turn my sound up, I can tune them out. I'm in my bag for real, don't got time to be sad for real. I don't use pen and no pad for real, I just spit off the head for real. I let my women be bad for real, but they really want what I had for real. I been in the past for real, I really been in my bag for real. Man, for real, I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, flying at will, no Matilda. I'm always getting the chills, I got a drill, just like a river. She's always gonna hesitate, tell her to resonate. And she just want me to marinate, I'm loving the way that she tastes. I got reasons why I changed, and I got reasons for what I'm on. They got reasons why they hating, what's the reason, I don't know. We got reasons, yeah, they need to know the reason for what I'm on. What's the reason that these people not here seeing right from wrong? Man, for real, I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. Yeah, I've been in my bag for real. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Don't like games, I don't even know what to play. I don't even know this place. I feel lost, I don't even know the way. All I know is faith, and I just let God guide the race. Yeah, different positions, she put in submission. She wanna get rigid, I pull up and dish it. I'm on a mission, they want me to listen. They don't see the vision, I'm trying to fulfill it. All of my enemies taking my energy, turning my enemies, shoot them like Kennedy. In my vicinity, she said she feeling me, trying to pray hard to get set, you ain't raising me. Man, for real, I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real. I'm in my bag for real, I really been in my bag for real.
Okay, that was produced for Lil Spacey. I wish I could see who the other artist was. I'm assuming the Lil Spacey's a producer and somebody else is a performer, but don't know who that is. There's a difference between being like catchy and being over repetitive, and I think this crossed that threshold like midway through. I get it. You want to like get people to remember it, but I think you overindulged in Bag for Real to the point where it just became annoying by the end of the song.
Didn't need 8 bars of it. Maybe 4 max.
I like the overall sound and vibe of it, but just the repetitive nature of it makes me not like it as much. So I'd give it a 6.5.
I'll keep it short and sweet. For me, I hated the beat. I hated the repetitiveness. I hated the fact that you said for real, you rhymed for real 20 times in a row. Not even just the hook. The first like verse was all, I'm going to do the cash for real. Fuck a bitch for real. You're like, okay, do better. Do fucking better. I'm not impressed with the lyrics on this one. I do think you showed a little bit of something on the second verse when you switched the cadences up and you like actually started trying to rap. I'd say do more of that. This one's a 5 for me.
For real?
For real. It's like a shrug 5.
Nikki, what are you doing with that bag? Nikki, did you mute yourself? Did you mute yourself while... God damn it,
bro. What the fuck did you do?
No, we can't hear you.
No. Jesus Christ. She can't help herself. I bet she muted.
I bet she did that. That's the only time it happened.
I got a fart. She's like,
I didn't mute
oh,
myself.
there you go.
I said I'm in my bag for real.
Oh, that is a good one.
I wanted to get my giant suitcases right here and just start climbing in it during the song.
That would have been good.
That's what you need to do for
Never
this
too
video. Or like when people suck themselves up in a giant garbage bag with a shot bag. That's what this whole video should be.
Yeah. Now that I would give a higher rating to.
Yeah, I'm at about a 5.2 just because it wasn't very like creative, like with the lyrics and stuff. It was very repetitive and it was too much repetitive. But I feel like it had a lot of tune on it and stuff, but like it doesn't sound like you're a bad rapper or have like a terrible delivery. I agree with Bird, it got better throughout the second part of it. Well, you said more throughout the second part of it, but yeah, I don't know, maybe try to make it where it's not annoying and catchy instead. Yeah, 5.
Less than what you did, more of what we want.
All right, next up is the Low Jack.
There's a way you can make that a banger. You just have to space it out right, cut it up. Like I'm
Do
in
a
my
different beat.
I'm in my bag. Like change it up.
Next up is the Low Jack
real.
and Shade 01. This is called Intentions.
Owls made it.
What are you doing?
You're not sad again. Are you Splash Gang?
Stop, she's coming back from the dead now. I see how I fight with your checks all out. Can you even listen to what you're saying? So back off to what you're known for, bitch. Got those eyes with that little pretty face. Give me just a little taste of a small pace of those intentions. Baby, so cold when she gets dressed, like the devil out of Sleepless. I'm not that normal, focused on this dream to escape from my pain or listen to reality. While your eyes glisten, I find it harder to stop. So every single word was grinded to my ops. Intentions, what do you want from me? Intentions, do you need me? Intentions, am I alone? Intentions, forgive me. Stop, she's coming back from the dead now. I see how I fight with your checks all out. Can you even listen to what you're saying? So back off to what you're known for, bitch. Got those eyes with that little pretty face. Give me just a little taste of a small pace of those intentions. Baby, so cold when she gets dressed, like the devil out of Sleepless.
Yo, sorry I missed your call. Leave a message and I'll hit you back.
Hey, I'm kind of glad you didn't pick up.
Do you know the real me? I'm searching for the only queen, not talking about the wax no more. She was crying on the floor, she was talking about me, and I was talking about her. But we can do a little thing where we're in deep. Intentions know your worth, the surprises next to me. My heart was locked, but you got the only key. I only think of you, no matter what I see. And now I got you stuck inside my daydream.
Stop, she's coming back from the dead now. I see how I fight with your checks all out. Can you even listen to what you're saying? So back off to what you're known for, bitch.
Caught those eyes with that little pretty face. Give me just a little taste of a small pace of those intentions. Make me so cold when she heartless,
like the devil out of Sleepless.
All right, that was the Low Jack with Shade 01, song called Intentions.
Like the
Hello?
devil, I had to sleep less. Is the devil known for sleeping?
The devil is a lazy fuck.
How much does the devil sleep? This is
Like 20 hours a day, usually.
bad quality vocals. The higher one that was saying, "Can you even listen to what you're saying?" was the star of the show. The lower one was not. Kind of amateurish writing, I think, could go further into that, but this is the free cue. I'll just say that I see what you were going for, and I think the quality held you back. 5.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Near you.
Oh shit! You guys couldn't hear me throughout the. I was talking throughout the song.
I can't hear y'all over the songs.
Oh.
I didn't hear you over the song.
I can always hear you guys over the songs.
Must be
Bullshit.
nice.
What did you give it?
5.
Surprised it's on Spotify. I think that it needed a little bit more work before release. I think that it definitely did. There's 2 guys on this, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the second guy seemed like he was a little bit better, a little bit more skilled, but he still needs to tighten up. I think that you both need to work on your delivery overall. I think that you sound like you're reading off of a piece of paper, both of you guys do. And not as bad as some of what we've heard, but just it feels like you don't have energy, which doesn't make me feel like you're committed to your song, and like you guys are just like not making music for like music. And it makes me not feel your song, and it makes me not connect with it, so it makes it harder. So I would definitely work on your delivery, trying to get a little bit more energy and emotion behind it, to really put that extra oomph behind your words, to connect, and especially because like there's so many pieces of it like where the singing is off. You definitely need to at least have the rapping and that those deliveries on. You need to have it all on, but at least start there. Like the intentions needs to be re-recorded. Like that whole part is pretty. It needs a lot of work. But I'm at a 5. I think that you both really need to tighten up. You sound like you're reading. I want you to close your eyes, delivery, and actually mean what you're saying, and deliver it like you believe it as well. Put some heart in it.
Yeah, it's a 5 from me. I think the mic quality is poor on both artists' part, and then just even reading along with the lyrics to the song, the writing is weak and could be stronger in some parts, which I think leads to poor delivery choices throughout the hook and the verses. So
Poor delivery choices.
it's a 5. All
Dice
right.
gives it a 5.
Next up is Southside Steve-O. This is called Vegan.
Yeah. I'm excited for this one.
Don't be.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, Brody, really cook this one up for me. I swear to God, when we link up, it's like niggas can't even fuck with us. Yeah. Hit your block and we making them high. Might just run up in your crib like surprise. I'll pack in the air, I'll be fried. RP to my niggas who died. Niggas hate, but they wear a disguise. Smiley face, but he want my demise. All the pain you can see in my eyes. Shorty bad, I can see she a vibe. Niggas flawed, I can see he a lame. All the time, man, you living the same. Leveled up, I was out in the rain. In the trap, moving weight like a crane. In the trap, I was moving that pack. Niggas told, I don't fuck with no rats. Pull ups, help me work on my lats. Pull up, we can meet in the back. Stick tucked, if that boy wanna scrap. Tough talk, get that for nigga slap. Play with my slime and this shit'll get bloody. Really a savage, I came out the muddy. Why this little hoe tryna know who I'm smashing? Working that working, I'm bringing that cash in. I get the tripping and causing a madness. Catch that boy out in the street and I'm crashing. Southside, I put gang on the map. Shorty bad and she want me to tap. I got a vision, I gotta be great. Most of these niggas ain't got what it take. I cannot hang around that boy, he a snake. Really a bitch up that fight, he gon' faint. Better duck, I ain't shooting no blanks. Pack loud, make the neighborhood stink. Shorty gon' turn on my shit cause it crank. How nigga mad, she playing it. Always been solid and them niggas know it. So who in the fuck is he playing with? I had to so many L's with the bag, but now I be having my way with it. I got that cutter, it's right on my side. Hanging, so I gotta stay with it. I'm with my brothers, I know they gon' ride. I'm shooting for bro if you play with them. I heard you got a few homies that died. To play with the gang, you gon' lay with them. Bust me a move when I catch a op. I'm finna pop out, get my crump on. Ass fat, girl, you got the gas. Lil' mama walk around with a dump on. Stay humble, even when I'm on top. The same nigga that used to stun on. Been in the game and I learned a finesse, so I'm not the type you can front on. These other rap niggas ain't seeing me. I'm taking your bitch to the B&B. SSB be the new IMCMB. Shawty told me to start what she seeing me. Boy, you only in it knee deep. Glowed up, feel like Chief Keef. Roll runner, I go meet. Big body, it go beat. Bad bitch wanna meet me. I could never be a dick rider. Fuck a nigga, won't eat meat. Gang.
That boy is vegan. He doesn't suck dick. He doesn't eat meat. Vegan.
All right, that was Southside Steve-O with Vegan.
It all comes full circle. Listen, Southside Steve-O, I actually think that the quality of your vocals was decent. I think you had good schemes. I think that as far as the rapping goes, it's pretty generic lyrically, but you did your thing on it. For me, it felt like the beat wasn't doing you any favors. Like it almost felt like the beat needed to be upped. Because it felt like two things were happening at once rather than one cohesive song. And that's because the instrumental you were rapping over was so subdued, so low volume-wise, and just sort of plain. I'll give this a 6.5.
Yeah, I felt like I just consumed a whole bunch of empty calories as a vegan. Like, I feel like the beat was lacking a little bit more emphasis somewhere. And then also the song itself lyrically did nothing for me. I wish there was a hook or just some sort of focus to it rather than just kind of a free verse meandering about, trying to hit catchy lines here and there. I just felt like it lost a lot of steam and direction because there was no topic to it. I'm at a 6.
Yeah, I feel like at the beginning you needed to tighten up a little bit. Like it was you were off and you were fighting the beat. I felt like instead of riding it. So you got to make sure you stay on that beat. And I feel like you have a good, nice tone to your actual delivery. Like I really enjoyed your tone and the vocal fry and your inflections that you have at the end of some of your runs. I feel like your delivery overall improved throughout the song. And once you kind of got into your comfort, you were, delivering it and following your own flow and your own delivery. But you did catch the beats. And I feel like keep your vocals how they are. Like don't like add tune to them or anything, because I do really like that raw inflection that you have. And I do think that you need different cadence variations throughout it just to keep it more engaging for the listener, because you do have the same inflections throughout it. And while you do have that type of energy build, I feel like you do need to change up your scheme a little bit. But overall, I think that this is pretty good. I like the sound of your vocal. I like that you don't have it over modulated either. Tighten up and work on it a little bit more. It seems like you get flowing after you get going, so definitely keep that in mind. I'm at a fuck. What'd you guys give it? I'm between a 5 and a 6. I don't know. 5.8. I'll give you 5.8.
Okay, next up is Colt. Pick That Mic Up freestyle.
He's like, D-Bird, Paradise, pick your fucking mic up.
Stick your pipes up. Stick your pipe up. Yeah. So blicky, stick that pipe up. Stick that pipe up. Yeah. So blicky, stick that pipe up. Stick that pipe up. Stick that pipe up. Raise your blicky, stick that pipe up. Raise your blicky, stick that pipe up. Raise your stick and pick that pipe up. Pick that pipe up. Pick that pipe up. Raise your stick and pick that pipe up. Pick that pipe up. Pick that pipe up. Raise your stick and pick that pipe up. Pick that pipe up. Pick that pipe up. Drop that stick and pick that mic up. Fucking mic up. Pick that mic up. Fuck you, dog. Yeah. You want my dick. You want my dick. I see you talking loud. Yeah. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. I bet you walk around like decent fits you. Yeah. Yeah. You just trashing the mic and can't resolve this issue. Yeah. Yeah. It be burning in you every time I speak when I rip you. And I won't say no names for the flames or rap when I diss you. Yeah. When I diss you. I'm a rapping official. Yeah. I rap with a whistle. Yeah. I'm back in the lab till I rap like a missile. Yeah. Go splat when it hits you. Yeah. It's sad and they miss you. Yeah. Pick that pipe up. Yeah. Pick that pipe up. Raise your stick and pick that pipe up. Pick that pipe up. Pick that pipe up. Raise your stick and pick that pipe up. Pick that pipe up. Pick that pipe up. Drop that stick and pick that mic up. Pick that mic up. I write some ammo. Yeah. For the mag and pistol. I shoot beaming rounds. Yeah. Like I'm at the disco. I don't like you, dog. I don't like you, dog. Cause nothing about you is real. I'll punish the kill. I'll punish the kill. You running up here when you talking about skill. The fuck if you will. Wait. What if I do? Wait. What if I do? Let it. What if I be? Let it. What if we see? Let it. What if we rap? Let it. Let it. Let it. Yeah. My flow is the coldest. I froze up a meal. Inequity, bitches. My liquid is zilch. My flow is the product of rhyming and filth. Your flow is the product of lying in fields.
Oh, you picking some daisies, you rocking some heels, you rap like a bitch, and I'm copping a feel.
All right, that was Colt. Pick the Mic Up freestyle. I liked it. I think it was. I liked the beat. I liked the flow that he had. I liked the bounce. I like the energy. I like the presence. I don't really have any complaints other than volume-wise, it was a bit low. So I give it a 8.5.
Yeah, I agree. I think that you had a good tone throughout you. I liked your flow. I thought you had a nice pace variation, and it was fun and bouncy. And I thought that you had good fun patterns. Jeez, sorry. I cannot talk today. Good thing I was muted earlier. But I did like the mix on it too, except for the fact that it was too low. I think that you stayed with everything pretty well. I'll give it a 7.5. I think that you had a nice, authentic voice throughout it.
Yeah. I liked the flow. I liked the delivery. I wasn't sure who he's dissing. Doesn't really matter. It was a decent song. I think that it kind of ended abruptly, but at the same time, it's a freestyle, so whatever. I'll give it an 8.
All right. Next up, Broken Twins. Welcome back. This is Aquí Lo Hago Todo featuring Paoli PR. Hey, 2 folks returning back to the show. Long time no see.
Hey, JB, you know in order to be the greatest, you gotta make a reggaeton, right? Alright, say no more. Let's get it.
Aquí lo hago todo. Escribo las canciones para que el mundo lo pueda pelear. Aquí lo hago todo. Me calmo en el estudio para que el disco se pueda escuchar. Aquí lo hago todo. Tengo los metales para los haters que quieran tratar. Aquí lo hago todo. Llegué con el core esta noche, yo vine a ganar. La noche está buena, esta mami está dura. Con su movimiento sube la temperatura. Me dice al oído que su novio es basura. Brinca, no le tiene miedo a la altura. Le dije si tiene miedo que traiga a su amiga. Con ese cuerpo que tiene, Dios la bendiga. Dice que la cojo pero creo que mentira. La dejo por un rato, después me tira. Muerto, mucha energía, mis ojos, su cuerpo. Sigue melodía, su jevo, el dinero. Llega a la casilla, todo lo que quieren yo lo hago todo el día. ¿Qué más quieren de mí? Si eso lo hice por ti. No quieres saber de ti, pero si está aquí lo hago todo. Escribo las canciones para que el mundo lo pueda pelear. Aquí lo hago todo. Me calmo en el estudio para que el disco se pueda escuchar. Aquí lo hago todo. Tengo los metales para los haters que quieran tratar. Aquí lo hago todo. Llegué con el core esta noche, yo vine a ganar.
Si yo gano, pues tú también vas a ganar. Ese burrito muy grande parece ilegal. La nena no tiene que decir nada. Como dijo el conejo, si me mira más vamos a chingar. Esa baby está muy dura, muy chula, especial. Las ganas que le tengo ya parecen anormal. Ella lo sabe, me ve y dice ven pa' acá. Yo estaba nervioso, pero me pegué. Y tra, mami, ya, quédate acá, no te vayas más, hacemos más. Y le di sin pena como un criminal. Esa nena fuego puro huracán. Me dice papi, dame, no quiero parar. Tú y yo en el juego, nada es casual. Dale lento, suave, tócame igual. No hay regla en esto, todo es natural.
Aquí lo hago todo. Escribo las canciones para que el mundo lo pueda pelear. Aquí lo hago todo. Me calmo en el estudio para que el disco se pueda escuchar. Aquí lo hago todo. Tengo los metales para los haters que quieran tratar. Aquí lo hago todo. Llegué con el core esta noche, yo vine a ganar.
Hey, Pablo PR. Nos unimos de nuevo.
Diablo, lo hiciste otra vez.
All right, that was the Broken Twins featuring Paoli PR, Aquí Lo Hago Todo. I miss those guys. Shout out to all the Puerto Ricans. I like that song a lot. Has a nice feel, nice vibe, nice bop to it. Good dance track. I don't speak fluent Spanish, but I feel like Paoli kind of dialed it home at the end of his verse. But at the same time, I think it fit, the style of track, so I'm not mad at it. Yeah, good feels. I wish the volume on the vocals was higher. I give it 8.5.
I feel like we've had so many volume issues tonight.
Yeah.
I feel like the volume was low on this overall too. I looked like 4 times. I'm like, shit, I'm all the way turned up. Maybe my shit's all fucked. But yeah, I think that your volume was a little bit low, but I like the flow of, both you guys in this. I thought it sounded good. Trying to figure out if you're meaning that you like run everything or like you just handle shit like for the title of the song. Yeah.
Why not both?
Yeah, Nikki trying to gaslight us. Why?
Score?
Oh shit, I thought I gave it. I think it's a 7.
Okay. I was so close to translating. God damn it. It's here. I do everything here. Or here I do everything.
That's I'm like not sure because I've heard people say this and like but it's been like I run this shit, not like I do everything. Like I run this shit, man. Back the fuck up. Yeah, that's why I'm like I don't know the rest of the context because I don't remember a lot of Spanish that I took, but spent some time with some Puerto Ricans. I spent a couple years with them.
Toto is all. Regardless, this song is not for me. But I can appreciate the talent and appreciate the effort. I'll just say that I like it for what it is. It's not my song, but it's a song out there with a very clear lane. I'll give it a 9. I think this was very solid for what it was.
Shake your hips to this in Portugal and Spain.
Oh, you know it.
All right.
Though.
Next up, Streets Maestro. This is Chris Brown type beat.
We have had a lot of audio problems, haven't we? Like gaslighting, right?
Just a smidgen.
I'm making it seem like it's not my fault. I haven't had any problems.
Super loud too, but we're just like, don't touch it.
What the
Don't touch it.
fuck?
Loud.
Don't touch it.
I turn it down a little bit. I told you it's at like 3 o'clock now.
Yeah.
What's up, General Wackass?
Wackass.
That was Streets Maestro with It's All Right, Chris Brown type beat. For producers, we're trying to play about a minute, 2 minutes the most, just because got a lot still left in the queue. Streets Maestro pretty much consistently has dropped off R&B beats since joining the server. This is probably top 5 for me, top 3 maybe. Only thing that I felt like I would want more of is on the hook part, adding more strings or something to give it a little bit bigger feel. I feel like it was a little underwhelming on the hook part. I know the deep synth was there and you had a little space sound, but I just wanted something else more there to kind of like give it a little bit more oomph. But I like it nonetheless. I give it a 7.5.
I feel like it was a little bit slow for me. I want a little bit more different variations and a little bit bigger of a tension build leading up to the hooks, especially with this kind of song, because you really want to climax this song as high as you can. But I think it's good overall. I just think it's a little slow for me. I'm at a 6.5.
Yeah, I see the appeal here. I see the R&B, and I raise you one. It's fine. I think the cowbell kind of tossed it off a little bit for me, but it is a Chris Brown type beat with the backing melodies. I'll give it a 7. I think somebody could do something with this.
Word. Next up is Tokes, Chase Money Not Friends. That works for me because I have more money than friends. Shout out to me.
Raz, let's yo.
All I do is chase money, I don't chase friends, baby. Don't get in your feelings when I don't call her text, baby. I thought we was cool, why you acting like a bitch lately? Why you grown ass fools acting like some bitch hoes? Get that money, but homie, don't let it change you. Keep the real on my side, I don't fuck with fake fools. I don't need your fake smiles, I don't need your fake hugs. I don't need your fake handshakes, keep that fake love. That's it, I guess mines, homie, I makes mines. Heard it through the grapevines that they want takes mines. I ain't stopping till they put me in a casket. 559, I'm in the streets cracking. Shout out to the homies from the 6 and keep it active. Marching down the calles, little homie, ain't no looking back. Keep your head up, ass said. Never show your weakness to a bitch asshole or to a bitch ass fool. I'm living life slow like I'm chopping screwed. I stay with the G code, I roll old school. Homie, toss up your hood, wave it side to side. Bumpin' Mr. Shadow, homie, till I die. I got homies from Japan, homie, bumpin' this G. If I go worldwide, then boy, I do it for the ghettos, the ghettos, the ghettos. All the homeboys from the ghettos, the ghetto streets. Homeboy, I'm round and proud. A real big Sonero West from the town. The ghettos, the ghettos, the ghettos. Little homeboy, I'm from the ghettos.
Any respect? Nigga.
All right, that was Tokes with Chase Money Not Friends. The beat is super underwhelming and it sounds very amateurish. I think your quality sounds a little bit better and flow sounds a little bit more on beat. Just if I had to think just in whole with everything, Tokes, I just wish like your topics had a little bit more variety. I think this is a little bit in the right direction. Like when you look at the title, Chase Money Not Friends, but I feel like the content doesn't necessarily live up to the name. And I would say I want more out of that from you, is like the content to give me more of a vibe rather than just naming the songs different things that give you the impression that it's, something different. But I'd still give this 5.5.
I'll give it a 5. I mean, you gotta tighten up a little bit. Although your flow has gotten a lot better, I feel like you need a little bit better engagement throughout your patterns. And I feel like, your content needs to just needs to have a little bit better flow throughout it, and maybe a more variation in your structures that you're doing here. Needs a little bit more just uniqueness, I guess.
Yeah, I think on any other day I would give this a 4, maybe a 5. Only because, it does sound like the quality's improved. Your vocals aren't super low to the beat. It seems like at least they're matching it. Again, the beat underwhelming. However, you no-showed the tournament, so it's a 0 from me, dog.
All right, shout out to Tokes. Next up is Caleb Wyatt. Don't wear it out. That's what I tell all the nice ladies out there in the world.
Oh, the what?
You heard me.
All the nice ladies. Not the mean ones, though.
Lately I've been making sure the fuck boys hate me. I've been doing all the shit that they can't G. Cause they ain't me, get the fuck away from me. Can't acquaint me, can't contain me. Lately I've been making sure the fuck boys hate me. I've been doing all the shit that they can't G. Cause they ain't me, get the fuck away from me. Can't acquaint me, can't contain me.
I wish all the fuck boys hated me. Teach me your ways.
I'm not easily entertained. See truth, I'm that fucked up suicidal, smoking Bible or title in the booth.
What?
World type guy.
Our title?
I'm whipping the coop, ducking the troops with the cue. Well, I shoot my veins just to get high. If
Please don't.
problem, we can solve them. Silver balling, already falling. Probably how I'll die.
All the Four Islands
God, come on.
Wait, what is he? Why did he say vote mimic?
Lately I've been making sure the fuck boys hate me. I've been doing all the shit that they can't G. Cause they ain't me, get the fuck away from me. Can't acquaint me, can't contain me. Lately I've been making sure the fuck boys hate me. I've been doing all the shit that they can't G. Cause they ain't me, get the fuck away from me. Can't acquaint me, can't contain me. Yeah, I ain't afraid, ride the wave. Slave no chain, no pain. Wondering when I'll fly. I'm a grenade.
Are you acquainted?
Ready to raid, ready to play. Musso J, Busso Bay, ready to die. Pulled it with faith. Yeah, I shoot it like I skate. Yeah, watch me make my name. Yeah, watch me play the game. Yeah, gotta know my fucking name. Yeah, know my fucking name.
Why does this feel like Garfield?
Shut the fuck boys hate me. I've been doing all the shit that they can't G. Cause they ain't me, get the fuck away from me. Can't acquaint me, can't contain me.
All right, that was Caleb Wyatt with "Don't Wear It Out." I think your microphone quality is really holding it back with the monotone delivery. It just not a lot of energy there, not a lot of presence. I like the vibe, but I like the vibe of the beat, but it's lacking drums. I really wanted to hear or feel the drums. Just overall, and that big gap of space that you kind of just left in the middle of your verses really was a letdown, and it sucked. I just really want more presence and energy out of you on this. I would give this a 3.5 where it's at.
Yeah, this is terrible, man. Just I liked the visuals of the cloud. That was cool. Everything about the song kind of sucked, just from your delivery to you using dumb words like acquaint. All right, it's gonna sound like I'm a hater. It's because we're in the free queue and I'm going quickly. How about this? Lackluster delivery, silly topic and silly words. You stayed on beats sometimes. I'll give it a 3.
Yeah, I'm at a 4. You need more emotional expression and like any kind of vocal dynamic. It's so monotone. There's no tension in it. There's no dynamic, any layering, anything in it. It needs at least, like, if you're gonna do it like how like almost like how the sound of silence is like staccato, like monotone in some parts of it, you know, like you have to have the different like layers to it and stuff to kind of give it that depth still, so it's not so meh, or have some kind of like just variation throughout your vocal, so then it sounds authentic and not like you're just like da 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 da. Like you got to give something even if you're doing that certain vibe. Yeah, 4. Salem says 4.
All right, next up, Side Hood. This is 808 bling bling blang. Fuck is you talking about? Type beat.
Is that what that really says?
Yeah. Well, it says.
Is that a side hood thing? The front hood? What's the back hood?
That's his name, Side Hood. 33 seconds. Okay.
I'm the side hood.
Okay, so
Why is it 30 seconds?
I told you it's 33 seconds.
I know, but like, why?
He's just had an idea. He started.
I wasn't sure if he said something.
Nope. I think you have a good piece to build around, but there's not much I can really offer you here, other than whenever you expand this out, try not to be so repetitive. Try to add some sort of change up towards the end. Maybe introduce some, you know, different sound elements, you know, panning things left to right, beat drops, things of that nature, build-ups, you know. Keep it interesting, because the one thing that I hear just from this 30-second snippet is it could get repetitive if you just loop that for 2-3 minutes or however long this beat ends up extending out to. So I think you have an okay framework. Just make sure you keep some variety in mind whenever you build out the finished beat. For where it's at, I can't really give you, you know, much to go off of rating wise. I just give it a 5. I don't hate it, I don't love it, but it's okay.
Yeah, I'd give it definitely. Oh shit, D-Bird. Sorry. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
No, we can't hear you at all.
This is me earlier. Go through.
No, just leave and come back. Fuck.
It's a dice. Dice is the problem.
Why you gotta blame me?
Guys, yours is the only one that hasn't gone out yet.
I'm fine.
It's like an alien in Among Us.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
It's super low.
It's like fucking Mario music, 2 notes. Da 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 da. You gotta switch it up. You gotta do something else. Infuriating how repetitive it is. Fucking 4 where it's at. Built out could be a 6. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, it's 33 seconds, so it makes it really hard to give a shit ton of feedback. But yeah, I feel like for what I hear of it, it sounds like it needs something to give it a little bit more sound variety throughout it, maybe a little bit different instrumentation or a change in the drive in it to kind of bring it out of like the high video game type feeling into something that might be a little bit more usable. Yeah, did I already grade it?
Nope.
5.
All right, next up, Brian, the producer. This is
Brian.
Weekend
Sorry.
6 Whack type beat, Midnight.
Weekend 6 Whack?
6 Whack.
Oh, I was like, geez.
Whack.
6 Whack. 6 Whack type beat at midnight.
Whack.
Whack. Whack. Sounds like some basic sounds.
Yo, Brian, turn it up.
Yo, Brian. Yo, Brian. Turn it up.
That was Brian, the producer, with Midnight. I like this. I think it's consistent. It's not really my pocket. It's obviously made for more R&B pop type based on the artist that you identified in the tags. But I like it nonetheless. I don't think there's anything I would necessarily want more of or less of out of this. I think I land at a 7.5. It's good. It's just not super exciting. I think it needs vocals on top of it to take it to the next level.
Yeah, I could totally see that. I think it would be a little bit more exciting with vocals on it for sure, because it does sound very kind of like flat. Like there's just not much variety to it. Definitely needs a little bit more originality throughout it. Maybe some softer moments might help, where it's you have the percussion throughout it. Maybe drop some of it out or try to switch some of that up, or get a bigger tension build. I don't know. Something's got to change in it to give a little bit more variation in it, make it a little bit more unique and catchy. But you might get a good rapper or artist. I know it's a little bit slow. A good artist on it that might be able to give you some vocal dynamics that will contrast it well. So 6. This is a basic type beat.
Can't
Damn
hear
it, D-Bird.